visibility at times. Partly sunny skies this afternoon and daytime highs will still feel nice, below average even, only rising into the upper 70s. We have some light scattered showers moving in overnight tonight. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Have a great day.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right, we're here. Hey now. Coming at you over ESPN Arkansas. I mean, you know where we are by now. Why do I say this every day? You know how it works. But you think anybody is consuming this for the first time in their life?
We
today?
have had over the last couple of weeks. We've had some people that have wandered in. I don't know.
Are they confused?
They may be.
Are they lost?
They may be suffering some sort of mental breakdown. But yes, there are people that just kind of wander in.
So am I. All right. Hey. Very good. We are all here. We're all getting the thing done here
It's
on
availability report time, DQ.
Yes.
What are my options?
Any word you want.
I forgot all the
you
words.
can be probable, you can be doubtful, questionable, or out.
Questionable.
Okay?
Probable.
I'll be doubtful. I feel like we're naming the seven dwarfs.
I know.
I'm doubtful.
You know what's freaky? I was thinking the same damn thing.
Yeah.
That's not good for you.
You know, for a good time.
That's not good for
a
you.
A good chunk of her life, I had my daughter believing that there were 8 dwarves. The 8th one was Pete. And I would make up stories about the 8th dwarf, Pete. And she finally read the book and has cursed me ever since.
Well, you also told her that those big tankers with coffee on the side are hauling coffee across the country.
I also told her when she was little she had a tail. So,
did we get any gifts today? I need to shout out anybody for?
No, not today.
It's all dried up.
Incredibly disappointed.
Yeah, but, well, you know, I I don't know. We're here.
No gifts today.
No gifts today. Well, again, you feel free to send any correspondence you'd like here.
If you're cleaning out the house, and like the guy who sent us the helicopter blade, thank you.
We got that.
Yeah, well, it's down south. I'll go get it at some point.
Yeah,
but yeah.
There you go. Let's see here. Abner checking in with a hey now. Hacker saying we should let them open play. That's the old Rainwater trick. He'd let that open play for 3 minutes.
Sure.
Just let the music roll.
That's 3 less minutes you have to speak.
I asked him about it one time, and he's like, yeah, I do that on purpose.
Wait a minute. He didn't tell you to bleep off?
No.
Fine.
No.
I see. I see how it is.
No. And I asked him, too, one time, because, that is a very, that show hasn't evolved much in the last, 30 years.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke, right?
Well, that's what he said. He's like, as long as I'm number one, I'm not changing anything. I'm like, okay, well, hey, there's something to be said for that, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, enough about that. We are here. Lurch wants to get on the pup list.
Lurch was on the pup list long before today.
Yeah. He's got a lot going on now that the season's over.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing but time. They're doing a lot of meeting over there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they're talking about you today over there.
Made a rounds today.
To get Manford on the phone. Okay, big Texas A&M showdown coming up on Saturday. We got that going on here.
I did not realize, and maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Well, actually, that's pretty obvious. I haven't been paying attention.
We don't do that here.
A&M joined the league in 2012.
Yeah.
Arkansas has beaten them once since they've joined the league.
1-11.
Now, what is their record against Missouri?
It's like 2 and
Okay, so they have 3
7.
combined wins against these teams who came in together.
Oh yeah. Oh the
Wow. I did not know
they
that.
are since the league expanded to 14 teams. By the way, I like this stat better. Since the league expanded to 16 teams, Arkansas is 1-0 in conference play.
Hey, there we go.
That's a good number.
That's a good number.
It's a good
We
number.
liked. Okay.
But since the league expanded to 14 teams, Arkansas is 49 games below 500 in conference play.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But they were 50.
They
and
were
now they're
50,
49.
now they're 49.
So they got that going on, which is nice. Yeah, Missouri, I just happen to have the book right here. I miss when we got a paper printed copy of the media guide. I was going to print one myself, but it was like going to be $100, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So it's not worth it. The berry's not worth the squeeze there. Let's see here. I see 2 wins and 3, 6, 8 losses.
Okay.
2 and 8, because they did not play in 12 and 13 after Missouri joined the league. So they're 2 and 8.
Wow.
Yeah. But Pittman's got one of the wins
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he
in
does.
Fayetteville a couple years ago. 3 years ago.
JT says his wife said that he is suspended from the show. She doesn't have his phone, so what is his availability? It'd be probable
Well, how are you communicating now, sir?
with his phone. He's going to pay for it later, but it is what it is.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Also, Pittman has the only win since A&M joined the league over A&M.
That's true.
2021.
Yep, 2021.
Right. They upset the 7th-ranked Aggies on that day.
Well, I knew it had been a while since they'd won. I didn't realize that it was 12 out of 13. But Arkansas had won the 3 prior to that when they relaunched or launched the Southwest deal. We were watching some of the highlights today from games gone by, and I mean they've been competitive. So there's no reason to think that you can't go down there and play. But I was watching this kid Marcel Reed, their quarterback. I guarantee you this: if he plays, he is the backup quarterback to Connor Weigman. If he plays, Arkansas is going to have some problems. The kid, I mean, he confident, throws the ball really well, and he can move around. But I'm telling you, if Connor Weigman's healthy and they put him on, Arkansas will win by 20. That kid sucks.
Okay.
This Marcel Reed kid, from what I was watching last week against Bowling Green, I mean, he can move around. He can throw it.
Do you want me to edit that out of the podcast?
What?
You saying that Connor Weigman sucks?
No,
Okay,
no,
all
no,
right.
no, no.
Just checking.
I've watched
Okay.
enough Connor Weigman to know that he sucks. Now, this Marcel
I'm
Reed.
giving you it out.
Let me put it another way. Marcel Reed is the guy you want Taylor Green to be.
Oh, he's a little bit advanced.
He's composed. He stands in the pocket. He drives the football really well, especially into tight windows. And he's smart when he runs. He's always got his head up, looking for receivers downfield. He's everything you want Taylor Green to be. But I'm telling Weigman's gonna be fine. He knows his job's in jeopardy now, so he's gonna come back, and Arkansas is gonna win by 21. He's horrible as a college quarterback. He should not be a D1 quarterback in the league. He just shouldn't.
I think they should reevaluate this portal thing, and I think that you should give you should be allowed to transfer. Make it like October 15th is the deadline. Because like people like Weigman and some of these other guys that like got the job and then we realize they're not any good and they still got like Uiagalelei. Like they should he should move. Like people should be able to move on in the middle of the season.
I'll give you an
like
example.
a trade deadline.
Well, Dubinion is probably going to transfer at some point because he's been suspended indefinitely. But yesterday, and I know y'all hate talking about this, but this is an example. Jaden Mickey, who was the third corner at Notre Dame, decided, you know what, I'm going to redshirt and then I'm going to transfer because he's only played 4 games, so he's well within his rights to redshirt, and he's going to transfer. He'll graduate in December, and then he's going to transfer on. I just don't like the idea of a kid deciding halfway through a season, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go somewhere else. But that's the world we live in.
I think they should be able to because it's like a well in the pros this happens. You get the trade deadline and you get some deals in the middle of the season sometimes. Let's look into that. Why should someone have to sit there and be miserable for 3 months when they know they're not going to be a part of the thing anymore?
Yeah. No.
And potentially blow up the locker room around them on their way out the door.
Fair.
It's something. It's an unintended consequence of all this portal stuff. Is if you keep you have to keep a disgruntled guy around or woman in the women's sports. And they could just be, spewing toxic rhetoric in your locker room and screwing everything up for the head coach.
The Dominion thing's interesting because that was a guy they were planning on, and I don't know what the deal is there. I have no information whatsoever, not even a rumor about what's happened. I know
that's the curious thing.
Well, I know
there's not even rumors.
He put out a thing on his social media yesterday about with Tigger, and I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but.
Maybe he's a big Disney adult.
Yeah, maybe he's a big Disney. I said Disney adult.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
I just
looking forward to getting down to the theme park.
That's a dude they were planning on having and using, and it didn't work out for him.
Right. Yeah. Let's see here. We got a couple of texts here I wanted to read before we move along. 866-285-4005 is how you can reach us here. And tell us what you want to talk about here. Thoughts, opinions, gripes,
all of the above.
Anything. Yeah, we're here to listen to you. Okay, we'll be back here after these important messages coming at you here. Ruscin and Zach, stay where you are.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BUY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Football season is here, and that means early morning and late nights cheering on your favorite team, but don't tackle game day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From their fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're tailgating or watching from home. Visit Einstein Brothers today and grab your game day essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. For instance, TCU walked into the locker room at halftime in the 2016 Alamo Bowl, down 31-0. The Horned Frogs stormed into the second half and erased a 31-point deficit to force overtime, and eventually won it in the third overtime, 47-41.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Let's eavesdrop on the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
What's the most unusual thing you've learned as a plumber?
That people have trouble pronouncing stith.
Yeah, I've run into that too.
I've heard stith and stitch.
Smith, Steve,
stiff and stit, but it's stith, just like it's spelled.
And if you have plumbing problems, Stith Plumbing and HVAC is the company to call, however you pronounce it.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Zach say,
great service is not a myth, just call Stith.
Stith. Sounds just like it's spelled.
On the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join us this Saturday at Twin Peaks and Rogers for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party as the Hogs take on Texas A&M. Kickoff is at 2:30. Twin Peaks is your official headquarters, so bring your tailgate to Twin Peaks where the 29-degree draft beer is flowing. The kitchen is bursting with made-from-scratch fan favorites, and the games are blasting from every angle. So come join us this Saturday at 2:30 for the official ESPN Arkansas Hogs watch party at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Chair. They have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to see if the Good Chair football team has turned their attention to Texas A&M in Arlington this weekend. Since joining the league in 2012, Texas A&M's 13-1 against Arkansas. The Hogs' lone win came in 2020. A&M 3-point favorite on the Bet Saracen app. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 45% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for 2:30. ESPN has your TV. We're on the air at 9 with Arkansas Game Day. Hog Reaction will follow an hour after that. I get to go out to Twin Peaks and hang out at the official ESPN Arkansas watch party.
We'll have me a little omelet, have a little pregame, maybe a mimosa or two. Talk some ball.
Okay.
That's what the pregame's going to be.
All right.
It'll be lit.
Don't do that. DQ?
Your poll questions. Have you noticed an increase in Oktoberfests that take place in September?
Being drunk knows no bounds, DQ.
I swear, every brewery in town has had Oktoberfests, different weekends.
Well, they have to, because now they're all
September.
competing with each other. You know, they're going to have Oktoberfest in July.
Very competitive.
Which is more annoying? Discovering a paper cut you didn't know you had, or repeatedly biting your lip by accident?
Repeatedly biting your lip
Both
by
of
accident.
which has been happening to me the last 2 days.
Yeah, I have a paper cut. See right there on my
Look
ring
at that.
finger.
Whoa.
On my ring finger. I found that yesterday. But I was chewing gum the other day and I bit my lip like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then for 3 days, just bite my lip repeatedly. It's much more annoying.
I bit like inside, down below the lip, between the teeth and the.
Is this a thing now? Because I don't remember you having or doing this when I was younger.
Really?
No.
No, it happened.
Does it? Okay.
And every now and then I hit that spot again, and I'm like, ugh.
Was I just without a care when I was younger?
Yeah, you were carefree.
I was carefree.
I guess so.
Footloose and fancy free. That's
whatever that means. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
This one was submitted by Abner. How long has it been since you received a handwritten letter?
Oh.
Never.
You've never gotten a handwritten? Yes, you have. There's one right there. 2 right there.
Okay, right there.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Work letters don't count.
No.
I can't tell you the last time I got a
So your
handwritten
options were less than a year ago, 1 to 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, or 10 plus years
10
ago.
plus years.
These are pretty spread out. 31% is actually winning with less than a year.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 27% said they haven't received a handwritten letter in 10 years.
Do we mean handwritten note or letter?
Letter. I've gotten a postcard within
I
the
get
last
thank you cards
5
all the
years.
time.
Every one of those wedding thank you notes was handwritten. Not by me, but
I didn't get one.
Okay.
Did you bring a gift?
Yeah, I sent you guys one.
You did?
Mhm.
What was it?
Well, wait a minute. They were on.
Pyrex?
They were on the wall.
No. Well, that's different. That was another thing altogether.
Oh,
the thank you notes that went out were handwritten, and then I just signed my name at the end. It was great. It was a great arrangement. I was in favor of that very much.
DQBE points out you had a handwritten letter at the old apartment with the old neighbors.
I did.
Okay, there you go.
I put it
Well-
put it on their door.
Yeah.
And-
You wouldn't know what's in the mail. Maybe it is in the mail. You just never check the mail.
That's also true.
Maybe that's where the thank you
If
note
you
is.
check your mail, you may have all sorts
I mean, we're not going to
handwritten
go.
letters.
I'm not sending a courier to your door. Candygram. I mean, that's
Candygram for Mongo.
That's right. Blazing Saddles.
And this one was also submitted by Abner. What do you call
Prolific.
a meal between lunch and dinner? Linner or dunch?
I like dunch.
I like linner.
Dunch is good.
I like dunch.
66% said linner.
FedEx
And those
guy,
are your polls. Go check,
FedEx
guys.
guy 2 wants to know, is getting written up at work, does that count as a handwritten letter?
I don't know what that's about.
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what
Sorry,
that's
FedEx guy.
about. I don't know.
All
right.
Bob and Branson would like to know, does giving someone double birds qualify as a handwritten letter?
No.
Well, I've done that.
Okay.
To the sitting basketball coach in Arkansas.
But all is forgiven now?
Well, we haven't heard his side of it.
I don't think he cared. Because they won the game.
Yeah, and I was in the upper tank. It's not like
That's
he
right.
could see me or anything. Maybe he was like, wouldn't that be funny if that had blown up the whole deal? Be like, John, I'd love to come coach for you, but there was some creep double birding me at that game a few years ago, and I don't want to play in front of that guy, coach in front of that guy.
I heard something yesterday from a friend of mine. He happened to be at a college football game over the weekend from a team that I no longer donate to.
Oh.
And he said, I want you all to imagine this going on at Razorback Stadium. He at some point, Riley Leonard rips off like a 50-yard touchdown run. He stands up and like starts cheering and all this guys. The ushers told him to sit down.
Really?
Yeah.
That would happen at an Arkansas game.
Yeah.
That would.
I don't know.
happen.
Well, I don't know if they tell you to sit down for cheering, but that's. I mean, there are certain sections where you are not allowed to stand up.
One other thing about my tour in Kansas City, everybody there was happy to see you. Was very polite, helpful. It's like they didn't mind on a random Saturday. You wanted to walk around their stadium for an hour and a half. They didn't care. It was a very pleasant experience. But and my wife and I kept going back and forth, and I'm like, can you imagine anything like this in Fayetteville? She's like, no.
Of course. But they did want you out before the Royals game started.
No, that was just the time we booked. I think they had a tour. I don't know. There's so much parking out there.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had a plan for it. It was like, you go park over there.
I've said this before. That the Harry S. Truman Athletic Complex is the most perfectly outside of where it is and how like Raytown Road is really hard to get out of.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But the way that it is set up is the most perfectly planned two-stadium athletic complex that's ever existed.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there is no parking problem.
Right.
Because there's more parking than seats.
And it was ahead of its time because back then they were building the cookie cutter dual-purpose stadiums, but they in '72 built two stadiums instead of
the
just one.
Meadowlands. Their blueprint for the original Meadowlands was the Arrowhead complex.
Yeah.
It is, and now I understand that times have changed and the construction has come to them. It used to be out in the middle of nowhere.
There's still not a whole lot over there.
No, but like, I mean, what is
Couple
it?
of gas
I-35,
I-70.
I-70 runs right by it. But like, it is perfect. The toughest part of it is getting off a Raytown Road.
Yeah.
Literally getting off the road that leads into it is the hardest part of it. Yeah. Other than that, if you go the back way, like if you go to a Royals game and you shoot out the backside, where they let you in for Arrowhead, you can get out, and it's not that bad. But it's
and in
I
fact,
love going up there.
We were, people are coming in for the game, and I'm trying to leave, and so it's kind of an against the grain. I'm like, am I going to stuck in this parking lot? What's going on? Because it's like 3:00. It's 4:00 Royals game, so traffic was bad.
No,
and the guy was like, "You're leaving?" He's like, "Go that way."
Yeah,
and that's all right.
They just cool. They like throw you out the back, and it's just like, oh my gosh, there's the highway. You go under the bridge, and boom,
they couldn't have been more helpful. I'm very pleased with the experience. I'd like to go back to games, actually. Tried to talk her into going to the Royals game. Glad we didn't, because the Royals are pretty bad right now. But anyway, there you go.
Yeah,
I don't know what this has to do with anything.
Nothing. It's stadium talk. Fort Smith guy wants to submit Pittsburgh as a good stadium combo. Plus, I get a casino right there. Okay. Well, maybe this will tie it in all together. Talking about traffic, you mentioned today that Weddington is fixed.
Yeah, they got it all. DQ, what do you have a review of the new Weddington construction being done?
I think it's nice.
Now,
very nice.
Where did the barrels go?
They're just on the side of the road now.
Okay.
They haven't picked them up yet, but they're not on the road.
Where are they going?
MLK probably.
Oh, just in time for Tennessee. Smart.
They cannot start that until November.
I doubt they'll start it.
They're foolish if they do
announced the start time for the Tennessee game at 6:30.
6 or 6:30.
No,
yeah.
6:30. They put it out.
When did they do this?
Earlier today.
You making this up again? Okay. Can you give me some evidence on that?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. The last thing I see is 6 or 6:30. Where are the buses? Can someone find the buses, please?
Hold on.
Well, it's a night game, so you get to get drunk all day. That's the beautiful thing about it. And we know some people that'll get drunk all day.
I do know some
that's for
people
sure.
that will get drunk.
Yeah.
I will get you your.
It's immaterial.
I will get you what you are seeking.
I'm not going, so it doesn't matter. No, I don't think I'm going. Maybe I am.
Well, then,
I
boy,
don't know.
then let them choose their time wisely.
Yeah.
Boy, that we got post game for that, right?
Of course,
there is no chance in the world anybody is staying up past 7:00 to do post game, but you and me.
The two oldest farts doing these shows, you and me. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Huh. I like it.
JT wants to know, he says, and this is a question in the form of a question, Weddington Road construction is finished after 32 years.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
Are the barrels free to a good home?
Yeah.
I think a road barrel would look great in here.
I've always wanted one of those.
I put it right next to the road.
It's one of my great life disappointments not acquiring one at this age.
I'm on it.
Just telling you.
Get through.
JT has also said, since the league expanded to 16, OU has the worst winning percentage of 0.02.
OU is just wearing it for a 10-point loss. I mean, really? Settle down. OU's fine. They're going to beat Mississippi State or any of the other bottom feeders that they face. They're going to be just a mid-pack team in the league. That's what they are.
Al has texted in. He's halfway through a jar of White Lightning. It's a good Tuesday.
Jar?
Jar.
Wow.
You know what that means? He went to the Shine. Get the Shine.
Is that
out.
homemade?
I don't know. They got a place right across the border up here that has a big old thing that says moonshine on the side.
I understand, but did he make his own? The jar is that's what's got me.
Like bathtub. Did you make this in the tub?
That's right. That's
not the tub you bathe in, is it? Because that would be a
no. You
some sort of a violation,
you
right?
Don't bathe in your still. No.
Yeah.
Had some apple pie, White Lightning one time. Change your life, man.
Oh, Al's friend made it for him.
Ah, there it is.
This is as they used to say, not sold in stores.
Now this is closed.
See, Al, this is the difference. We're not narcs, so we're not going to turn you into the authorities for having moonshine.
Al, good for you.
But we are we're going to keep your secret, Al. Way to go.
Well done.
Secret safe with us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Big Mike says you gin in a bathtub. Okay. This isn't something that I know about.
Well, they're big rum runners down there in Waldron.
Sure. Yeah. Rhett, Missouri, already claiming that Missouri will beat Oklahoma. Listen, Rhett,
get your own house in order.
Yeah, you really need to. Maybe we don't need to run our mouth this week after escaping Vanderbilt. Maybe. I'm throwing that out there for you.
Missouri.
Settle down. Plus, your coach is on his way to Florida. Relax.
Future Florida, the next Florida coach, Eli Drinkwitz out there.
Okay, so high-fat carnivore, and he sounds like he would know, says homemade always goes in a jar. The commercial stuff is in jars now, but you have to be very careful when telling the difference. Hacker says that white lightning will hit you later.
Is DQ? You're opposed to all things
fun.
What do you call it? Yuppie.
Cool.
You don't like yuppie things like Costco and Trader Joe's. So let me ask you a question.
She loves
I like Trader Joe's.
Okay. Well, that's what's one yuppie thing you like. Let me ask you a question. This whole like apple cider thing, is this just a way for grown-ups to rationalize drinking apple juice all the time?
Reason he's asking, his wife loves apple
and
cider.
I do too. But I just had an observation the other day when we visited the cider mill that, hey, this is just a way to drink apple juice and get away with it.
Cider mills?
I did. It was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get to see any production. It was just a big store, but they had was it an apple maze? I don't know. They had a bunch of stuff for the kids that I wasn't interested in. I just went to the store and we came home with probably more apple cider than is legal to take across state lines.
Oh. Wow.
I mean, it's all non-alcoholic, but still, it's probably too much to have
Just
across
a
state
good
lines.
old boy.
That's right. Yeah. In the general league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something to think about.
Pinto is now, he's confirming that the barrels will be migrating south to MLK for an, as he says, and these are his words, not mine, epic nightmare.
Yeah, I was down there yesterday going to see the baby, and boy, I'm glad I don't live in that part of the world anymore. I mean, for those of you, there are dozens and dozens of people listening to this who do not live there. Let's all congratulate ourselves for a moment for not having to deal with any of that mess anymore. Good gracious, it
sucks.
And then last night, coming back up the north side, they had like 2 lanes closed, and they had like, I couldn't tell what was going on. They had a bunch of like dump trucks back to back with like lights blinking on them, and guys out there working on stuff. I don't know what they were doing. I couldn't see because it was dark, but they had it down to 1 lane northbound last night at like 8:30, something like that. I don't know. It was dark outside. But
welcome to the show.
Yeah. I just
hey, good luck getting into the game. You better get there about 12 hours early.
I would leave now, and maybe you'll get there
for the October 5th game.
That's right, for Tennessee. It's a night game. Yeah. Let's see. It starts in the 6 o'clock hour. You should get there at the other 6 o'clock hour, a.m. That's when you should get there. Make sure you get your spot. That's what you need to do. All right. Yeah, JT, apple cider is adults drinking apple juice. So eggnog is just a way to consume bourbon without being judged. That's also true.
Okay.
Yeah. That's true.
Great question here, DQ. How could Bo and Luke from the Dukes of Hazzard have dynamite? They were felons. It's a great question.
Well, you can get anything.
Oh, no, I mean, you could get anything, but possessing it would put them back in jail, wouldn't it? If they could catch them.
But they couldn't catch them. That's the deal.
Seth from Elk River says he's doing everything humanly possible to never go south of the Don Tyson exit here in Northwest Arkansas. Okay.
Way to go, Seth. Where is the Elk River? I feel like I should know this.
Hold on, let me get my bearings here. That's north, that's south. I'm facing south.
Your face
over there. Sorry, I had to think for a second which way I was facing. I'm facing due south. It's over that way.
I got a compass on my watch. I'm facing east.
You're facing due east. DQ's
I don't know
facing
about
north.
you. That's right. Well, we got 3 of the cardinal directions covered
I feel like
here.
we're REM.
Stand in the place where you work, now face north.
Yep. That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, here's a great question from Great Value Bob Ross. What time now will the buses need to go to the Pittman show on Wednesday? Because the construction's done.
It's a great question. We're not sure. We're going to have to run. We may have to run like a test flight.
Oh. A dry run?
Yeah.
Maybe tonight around that time?
Yeah.
Do you test the traffic patterns?
Yeah, test the traffic
ready
pattern.
for tomorrow? Okay.
Because not everybody knows that the Weddington exit's been fixed. So, the condition that we're in is to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, that is the condition. Avoid. My condition is to just avoid people at all costs. That's what I'm trying to do.
Did I really make your dad mad yesterday?
Oh, he was pissed.
Good.
Oh, my Lord.
Good.
He was out practicing this morning.
Well, I mean,
probably looking at your face and just angry.
Was he practicing how to drop a ball so he could get a preferable lie? when he quote unquote lost his ball.
Man. That phone call had everything in it, man. Had it all.
I'm sure you're over there like twitching, going, I've seen him this mad. I've seen him this mad.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that voice. I've heard that voice rise to that level before.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. That's what I think. Let's see here. All right. It's ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005. Yeah, the big one is Saturday there in Arlington. Now, this is the last time they're playing down there, isn't it?
It is. It is.
What a shame. That's too bad. And the Cowboys play Thursday night, so they're not
conflicted.
It's all out of the way.
They got 24 hours this time to turn the stadium around.
And they're playing in MetLife, so they really get it ready today.
Yeah,
get all kinds of stuff in there. Fancy.
You've been in there, right?
I have. I haven't been there since that Cotton Bowl. I was there for Bobby's last game.
The
first time.
An unbelievably massive structure.
Yeah,
it's too big.
The radio booths are like bigger than any apartment we've ever owned and or rented in apartment land. They're great, and they got their own like kitchenette and toilet and stuff. Like it's nuts. It's crazy. Here is a guy sending us his property on the Elk River. There you go.
Okay.
Airbnb.
Like a good Airbnb.
Thank you, Seth. Oh, he's running rentals. Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah. Ooh, 5 stars. Challenge accepted. I'll ruin that.
That's right. Y'all got what's the Wi-Fi password up there? You got
really.
that? I need to know that. If I'm going to go to some rural setting, I need to know the Wi-Fi password. That's the first thing.
I notice
get those devices going.
I notice you're not listing the price on this. I got to click through stuff to get to the price.
You have to inquire. You can't afford it.
Yeah, see how you are.
That's how it works. All right, we will continue to accomplish as little as possible today. That's the goal.
It is the goal.
That's the goal.
Hang on. Fort Smith guy says the Elk River is a notorious party river. Lots of freeness.
Scantily clad girls. Wow.
Huh.
I wonder if Patricia's ever partied up there.
Oh, I have absolutely, with 1,000% certainty, I can confirm that.
Okay, we'll be back and have more for you coming up.
As our focus moves to the grass on the field, it's time to shop WT Equipment's closeout deals on Hustler zero-turn mowers. These machines are built like tanks and drive like sports cars with fabricated welded steel decks and all the power you need and a warranty to match. Don't settle for cheap units from the big box store. Come see WT Equipment and they'll guide you to the right mower for you and your budget. Hurry, deals while supplies last and they're priced to move. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You need money. You get a job. Turns out that job doesn't pay near enough for the nonsense it puts you through every day. You want to move fast, but the clock moves slow. You're smart, though. You know machines. You want to work at a place as fast as you. You call Medley Equipment Company. They need a technician, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to be the best, with pay raises all along. Because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
You'll be the most valuable player at your tailgate when you cook with upper choice and prime meat from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles and ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno poppers, and loaded bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to the selection, quality, and value you get from Richard's. Call ahead to place your order at 479-443-0000. Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive.
Football, finally. And at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, they've got you covered. Not only do they have 10 screens for the best viewing around, they are giving away pint glasses while supplies last during Arkansas games and Sunday NFL games. Of course, they'll have game time specials for both, but during the Arkansas games, pick up your SEC pint glass with the NFL Sunday ticket. You can get a glass with the All-American Steakhouse logo on. Why go anywhere else at game time? We'll see you at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter and Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands.
He means the website, which is shop.razorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
Phones aren't wired to the wall anymore. We carry them in our pockets. Cars can even drive themselves, right? Technology advances have changed our lives.
That's football legend Emmitt Smith.
Some of the most fascinating advances are happening with the medical professionals at QC Kinetics. I'm talking about natural regenerative treatments for joint pain without surgery or harmful drugs.
Tens of thousands of patients have discovered these breakthroughs firsthand at QC Kinetics. With over 100 board-certified providers across the country, they're transforming the world of pain treatment using your body's own healing properties to help restore your aching joints.
Why would you keep going back to the old tired ways of treating chronic joint pain? Check out the latest advances at QC Kinetics. And here's an idea for you. You can call them on that smartphone right there in your pocket.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Are you a cigar connoisseur or just cigar curious? The Cigar District carries both powerhouse brands like Davidoff as well as boutique brands and a wide assortment of cigar accessories. If you don't want to pick up your favorites and leave, then feel free to enjoy their customer lounge or courtyard patio. For those looking for a private membership experience, check out their cigar club featuring lockers, an upscale lounge, meeting room, and rooftop patio. Ladies, would you like to learn about cigars or pick up something special for your guy? The Cigar District is ready to help. The Cigar District, located just off the Bentonville Square, 200 Southeast 6th Street in Bentonville, or online at thecigardistrict.com.
Hey there, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm, tracking cool temperatures to wake you up and to get you out the door this morning in northwest Arkansas. We'll have a mix of upper 50s and low 60s early in the day with mostly cloudy skies. Keep a mindful eye out for some patchy fog. That may reduce down visibility at times. Partly sunny skies this afternoon and daytime highs will still feel nice, below average even, only rising into the upper 70s. We have some light scattered showers moving in overnight tonight. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Here's a callback for you. Fort Smith guy probably going to rat out Big Al. Fort Smith guy still wearing it after Friday when he watched an entire police chase and never told any of us about it.
Selfish is that?
Pretty selfish. A game recognizes game from my seat. Let me tell you, selfish. I mean, come on. But even I would tell you. I'd be like, hey, you got to check this out. I would share that information with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, if there's a good police chase, that's stuff that we're all friends, right? Or I thought we were. Fort Smith guy. I thought we were friends. Now we have some actual breaking news.
Oh, boy.
Bailey in Denver's texting. DQ. Bailey would like real sports talk. October 12th is the North American Wife Carrying Championships in New Remain.
Yeah.
278-yard obstacle course. You have to carry your wife. The winner gets his wife's weight in beer and 5 times her weight in cash.
Wow.
Boy, it's a real Sophie's
That's
choice
fun.
there. Do you want to? Do you want somebody? Yeah, hey, honey, I need you to drop a few to get to 105 because I think we can do that. Or
bulk up. We need the money.
Load up. We need the money. DQ, where would you if you had to carry boy in the well? Would you want him thinner or bigger to get the bigger prize? How is he, by the way?
I don't think I could carry him.
He's still in the well.
Let's assume that you could. let's just let's suspend belief for a little bit. Would you want him heavier to maximize your profit?
Or as Ty would say, suspend disbelief.
Yeah, suspend disbelief if you don't mind, which the other way.
That means it's real.
Right. Okay.
Heavier, I guess. And
Oh.
I'll do the training.
Oh, you bulk up. Get some. Now, is there steroid testing at this? Do we need to check people?
I would think so.
PEDs. You can get those big guns going, and you might be able to carry more weight and win more money. But we got to make sure this is an honest, competition here. Can't have no drug. We can't have no illegal steroid use here.
So, I would think you're probably looking. I think you got to maximize.
Okay.
You got see what you do, and hear me out on this. What you do is, if you're going to carry your wife, or whatever, you go to like the cheese rolling thing because they got cheese, and then you hit the wife carrying thing in Maine in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Wouldn't you carry her on your neck like that fireman's carry thing? Like you're not carrying her like this, like your arms out in front.
No. Well, I don't know what the rules are. I think.
Well, yeah. Which that's one of the controversies. It's like football. Do you run or do you pass? Like which one? What do you do?
I don't know.
Do you go arms in front?
DQ, what is the proper wife carrying posture? Let me put this another way.
You have to use your back.
Let me ask. Let me put it another way. How would you prefer to be carried?
Probably on the back.
Okay.
So
like
piggyback. Piggyback's another option. Yeah,
Another
that's
one.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
That would probably
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the easiest.
Yeah.
I think if you're over the shoulder, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Across the shoulders, probably going to hurt. Piggyback seems to be the right way to go.
Right. Can you imagine falling in the last 10 meters and costing you and the wife the championship?
Oh boy, that's
a long car ride home right there.
How do you think that car ride
That's
home?
a long trip home right there.
That's a tough one.
Oh boy, that's something else. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Bailey.
Thank you, Bailey.
Yeah, that's very good.
I'll look into that and see what the rules are on that.
Yeah. Abner wants his wife to carry him.
Okay.
All right. That's one way to do it here.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Notorious Party River. We read that one for you. Yeah.
Jamie in Fayetteville says, "Man, my ex-wife would have nagged me every single one of those 278 yards. You're not going through this water fast enough. This balance beam isn't that high. Why are you worried?" You and me both.
That's
brother.
when you drop her off the balance beam. I'm like, you know what? I quit. I'm done. I quit.
Now,
I'm Mac Brown in this.
Now, if somebody was smart, say Jackie Mock, Jackie would be there at the finish line.
Oh, with a booth?
With a booth.
That's right.
Ready to get divorced?
Hey, how'd it go out there? Not good? Let's talk.
Now, here's somebody that says you got to go fireman carry. Got to hold legs for piggyback and can't get over obstacles. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's good strategy right there.
Right. It's like
Have us know when you win, do you spike your wife? Libby, that would be bad, right?
What?
Yeah, you can't do
Okay.
that.
What happens in the shadows? That's up
Right.
to you. I mean, that's all you can do there. All right. Speaking of women in shape, listen to this. A 25-year-old woman in South Carolina named Jessica Johnson was a big CrossFitter, right? You know, these CrossFit people.
Man. Oh, yeah.
She competed in the Murph Challenge last month. You run a mile, you do 300 squats, 200 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and then run another mile. She has been doing a lot of this stuff, but hasn't done the upper body stuff in a while. And her biceps basically exploded.
Oh.
Her arms were so sore and swollen the next day, she couldn't straighten them out. Her friends were calling her the Hulk because her biceps got so large. She finally went to urgent care a few days later when she lost feeling in her hands.
Yeah, you can't. That's not a dock in the box situation.
They
You're going to
sent
the
her-
real place.
Yeah, they sent her to the ER because her workout had caused something called rhabdo, short for rhabdomyolysis. It's when your muscle fibers are so damaged, the cells die, and the toxins get into your blood. It could be fatal. An early symptom is dark urine, which she had, but she thought she was just really dehydrated. Luckily, she will be okay. They were able to cut her arms to reduce the swelling.
Oh, my God.
Her muscles exploded. because of all this CrossFit. Now, let's go over this again. Run a mile, 300 squats, 200 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, and then another mile. So it is, that's those 600 things in the middle. That'll cause your arms to blow up. That's what's going on there. Yeah. So she's going to be okay. She is easing back into exercise for a while, and she is now running, walking, and doing some gentle Pilates. There you go.
Okay.
So that's Jessica from South Carolina, whose muscles exploded because of all this CrossFit stuff.
I can guarantee you, people like me that sit on the couch, eat and drink all day, we're not having that problem.
Well, our butts could explode, right?
Well, yeah. We've been given the proper carrying, or the preferred, it should be preferred method of carrying your wife.
Yeah.
Basically, you are standing upright. She is, for lack of a better term, face down with her legs wrapped around your neck, and she's facing down.
Whoa.
On the backside.
Okay.
And she wears a helmet. Here, this is what we're looking at.
Let me see. Oh. Well, that's something right there. Okay.
I don't like that.
No.
I'm not a huge fan of that, but hey, for a couple of G's and some free cheese, why not?
And beer. Wow. JT is in pain after hearing that story. Bill was a hardcore CrossFitter for 8 years. Yeah, and what Bill fails to tell us is he now has to use a cane everywhere he goes because of all the
Bill,
CrossFit.
did you feel it necessary to tell everyone that you were a CrossFitter? I know a few of these people, and they simply cannot help themselves.
Well, nothing says CrossFitter like biceps that explode.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's like a case on House or something.
Oh, yeah.
They always had weird cases.
Yeah.
That would be one of them.
Oh,
Now,
man.
Where is it?
Justin says no quitting her. Bet she'd be good in the fourth quarter.
Jamie in Fayetteville is listening, and he is in Pennsylvania. And Jamie, I want you to listen to me very closely because the area of Pennsylvania that you are in, I am. This is just me and Jamie talking for a second. I've been in that area many, many, many times. My friend Jamie, do yourself a favor. I'm not big on buffets. I'm not big on the big the Shady Maple, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Go. It will change your life. It will change your blood pressure, your blood sugar. It will change everything about the shape that you are in today. The Shady Maple, world famous. Go see it.
Okay.
Have you ever been up there?
No.
You've never been to Pennsylvania?
No.
Why?
Because I'm from Arkansas. That's why. I don't go
Okay,
places.
that doesn't mean anything.
All I need is right here. I don't need to go anywhere.
Everything I need is right here.
That's all I need is right here.
Okay, he went
the
there.
best damn state in the land.
All right, he's already been there. The Shady Maple is a world famous. You would love it. This thing, I want you to picture this. It's an Amish. It's run by an Amish. I don't know, conglomerate family, whatever. It is the size. Take the largest football indoor you can think of. Go half again as big, and that is the size of the spread. It is amazing.
Some spread, huh?
Yeah, it's a smorgasbord, according to Jamie. Yes, that's a great word.
That's Swedish, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the if you ever get to that part of eastern Pennsylvania, it's an absolute must. You'll go into a food coma, a diabetic coma right after.
Joe says, I do CrossFit and don't recommend going every single day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for telling us that you do CrossFit. Thank you for proving the point, Joe and Van Buren.
JT says Ruscin is not a Yankee. You're damn right I'm not. I'm a Southern man through and through. All the way. That's it. That's what I got for you. All right.
Well, good for you, Jamie. Enjoy.
Have a good time out there.
Joe, enjoy it. It's a beautiful country out there. God's country. Also, the largest meth bust in the U.S. happened in Amish country because it'd be the last place the feds would look.
I saw on the way to Kansas City Friday, I saw on the side, like the old highway next to the real highway, I saw a horse and buggy going down.
There you go.
I did.
There you go.
Legit. Horse and buggy. I'm like, wow.
Well, I mean, you did get a car from the Buggy Works.
Yeah, they did. In 1999, I think, or 98, whatever that was. I did. Thanks for remembering. You got it right this time.
Did I?
There you go. Yeah.
What did I call it before?
I don't know.
Buggy wagon or something like that?
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Buggy's I don't like the word buggy. I don't know why.
We're adding that to the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moist is still my least favorite word. I hate that word.
That's a good one.
I hate that word.
All right. Ruscin and Zach here. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us at any point. Sometimes we answer after hours. Sometimes we don't.
I'm not doing that either.
You just never know.
Not doing that.
When are you going to break down the tape on the Luke Haas situation?
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's a lot of work, and nobody pays me to do it.
Okay. Well,
No.
It's that sort of American spirit. That
Actually, I was looking at Marcel Reed today. I have a couple of things.
That's the American spirit right there. I paying somebody else. I'm not doing it. Stick around. We'll have more coming up.
It's Tuesday, September 24th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 news update. Parents and students in the Bentonville School District gathered to learn more about the impacts of too much screen time. A juvenile has been arrested and another has been hospitalized after a stabbing altercation at a Bentonville skating rink. In Oklahoma, there's a final push to stop an execution that's planned for this week. Emmanuel Littlejohn is set to be executed on Thursday. He's convicted of a deadly robbery at an Oklahoma City convenience store that happened in 1992. You have 2 weeks left to register to vote in Arkansas. The deadline is Monday, October 7th. In Oklahoma, the last day to register is Friday, October 11th. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, the ultimate lunch lineup boasts wall-to-wall sports and scenic views. When you're hungry and in a hurry, the Scratch Kitchen delivers lunch in the clutch. I mean, where else can you order a 29-degree draft beer and a quickie combo on your lunch break? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm a worried there, DQ. I met the old owner of my house and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop-A-Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Pop-A-Lock today, 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
Do you have a wound, know someone with a wound, or treat wounds? Join me, Dr. Doug Friesen, as we explore the world of wounds on the Wound Wrap podcast. We'll major in diabetic wounds, but we'll delve into others as well. We'll give up-to-date information, have expert guests in the fields of cardiology, infectious disease, nutrition, and many more. Join me on my podcast, Wound Wrap, on the Hit That Line Podcast Network. Find it at hitthatline.com. Wound Wrap with me, Dr. Doug Friesen.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Kelly Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
Call the Hogs at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas for the 2024 Southwest Classic. This season marks the 15th and final iteration of the neutral site installment of this historic rivalry between the Hogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. It all goes down inside the house that former Razorback Jerry Jones built on Saturday afternoon, September 28th. Secure your tickets today at AT&TStadium.com. The Razorbacks have won it. Look at these Razorbacks coming over to get that trophy.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are back. This is ESPN Arkansas. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday afternoon. And if you're not, well, it's not your fault. Somebody else's fault. You're having a bad day. Remember that. It's never your fault. This is America, and it's never your fault. There you go. Some advice, some encouragement here, some profound words of wisdom here as we get the hour going. You can send us a text or give us a call at 866-285-4005 to get here on the program. I have a biting sports take to start the hour with here.
Oh, good.
Thanks to a text from Doug. Also, you can send us those voice notes on the Hit That Line Now app, too. You can send those in. Another way to get on the program. And we'll play them. And, then maybe we won't even listen to them. Let's put them right on the air. We don't care.
No.
What do we care?
No, I think that would be a bad idea.
It'd be fun.
Okay. Okay. It'd be a ride. I know that.
Yeah. It'd be fun. Doug has texted in, though.
Yep.
Some biting sports commentary here to start your hour here. The pickup line hour here on Ruskin and Zach. Car line hour. Pickup line sounds.
Yeah, pickup line is something else.
Sounds like something Mr. Furley would be into. That's the most swinging bachelor I could come up with on no notice.
Mr. Furley?
Yeah, from 40 years ago.
A 50-year-old reference.
Yeah.
That's the best you can come up with.
40. That was in the 80s.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was the late 70s.
Early 80s. Three's Company went off the air in 84.
Mr. Furley was gone by then. Mr. Roper had moved in.
No.
Roper was first.
Then,
okay, I'm thinking Don Knotts.
Don Knotts was Mr. Furley, yes.
I don't know.
With that ascot and a little, the silk shirts.
The ascot is a look that we need to bring back. Don't you agree, DQ? You bring back the little neckerchief?
Oh, yeah.
The V-neck sweater?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't like V-necks.
Toupee?
You don't like V-necks?
No.
Why?
Something about them. I don't know.
Don't like chest hair? It would go with the bearded guys you don't like too.
Yeah. So you're against. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Anyway, Doug is written in here. Pitma doing a TJ Hammonds thing to Haas has. Golly shucks, got to figure out how to get him more touches. I'll tell you what. Doug calls this a fireable offense. Doug, I texted you this. I'm not going to tell everybody this. Here's the key difference. There is no evidence that has ever been produced in the years he was here or since that TJ Hammonds had any ability to play major college football. There was no evidence. We know Has can play. We've seen that. So it is a little bit different. It's not like TJ Hammonds because TJ Hammonds couldn't play. But for whatever reason, whether it's the media or the fans, he's one of those guys that everybody got fascinated with, and he had no ability. For whatever reason. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do the job. But everybody rooted like heck for him. But
it's from Central Arkansas.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do the job. So it's not like Haz in that regard because Haz actually is good.
We think.
Pretty good.
We think he's pretty good. It's even players.
How's the lawsuit going, by the way?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. I believe that we'll have an announcement later this week.
Good.
Jackie's been working feverishly on getting us a class action lawsuit to sue Bobby Petrino for not throwing the ball in Luke Haz's direction.
That's good. Bobby's taking Tom Mars as a retainer, so this is going to be quite the showdown here.
The settler.
It's going to be very good.
Yeah.
What a showdown this will be.
I can't wait. I don't understand how you just completely ignore maybe your best offensive weapon, but I don't know the dynamics inside the offensive meeting rooms. I don't know what Petrino's his goal is. He's turned Haz into an All-American blocker. In the run game, he's grading it like 90.5%. So he's doing the job as a blocker.
Yeah.
They're just not using him. He did catch the first pass of the game, and they're like, well, you're done.
You know what? That was a good job. We'll take it from here.
Yeah, we got it. It's grown folks stuff. If I were Luke Haz, I'd be frustrated. I'd be pissed. I really would. It's just that is your best offensive weapon and somebody who can clearly help Taylor Green. And, other than, he didn't offer, like when Hutch asked the question yesterday, if they'd said, well, they were bracketing him or they're taking him away by defense, I would have gone, okay, that makes sense. But no, that's not the case. We're just, we're going to say, well, Taylor Green starts running around like crazy and he just doesn't see him. Well, he finds Andrew Armstrong a lot. He finds Broden a lot. How come you can't find a 6'3" tight end that's standing right in the middle of the field? I don't know.
Not really sure. I can't tell you that. Yes.
Now Bob and Branson says they're just saving him for the playoffs.
Well, there's that theory. Being a sports fan is all about the lies you have to tell yourself to get through the day. Like, oh, they're just saving him for later in the year. The meat of that schedule. They don't want him to get hurt again.
I know enough of these guys. They don't just hold back a player we'll just turn him loose in the A&M game. We're going to ignore him for 4 weeks, for a month. You're not going to catch a pass. They don't do that.
They're saving him for that big Missouri showdown. They want the trophy back.
They just don't do that.
He's only going to use him for the trophy games. This week is a trophy game.
I am going to be curious to see, if he goes another week without touching the ball, and the pressure really, people really start banging the drum. Where the hell is this kid? Do they try and force it to him and tell Taylor, hey, you got to look for him first? I don't know. I'm going to be curious as they go forward. That guy is too good to have one catch for 3 yards in a game in which you struggled on offense.
Yeah,
it's illogical. It's immoral, is what it is. It's immoral to not throw him the football more than once.
Yeah.
It would be the first thing I would do.
Immoral.
Yes, immoral.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jared says it's as simple as him not getting open. Oh.
Okay.
Some
I'll tell you
hate
what.
here.
I'll tell you what. You're going to have to prove that to me because there were 3 separate occasions where I was like, he's open. They're just not looking his way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying he should catch 20 balls a game, but 5, 6, especially on third downs. Guys, they are living on converting 3rd and long right now. That's not sustainable. As the defenses get better, you're not going to be able to continue. What did you tell me yesterday? 61%?
Oh,
That's
at
not
least,
a sustainable number.
Yeah, it's huge.
That number, generally gravitates to the low 40s, the high 30s.
It's been very positive.
So you're asking, Taylor Green has converted a lot of those with his legs. That's going to get taken away at some point. There's going to be a defensive coordinator that says, you know what? 10 isn't going to beat us on the ground.
Josefa contradicting Jared here, so now we have texters fighting with each other. Dude was literally open almost every time he didn't stay in the block. Every time he ran a pattern,
that's the thing that is so confounding to me is he is open, and there's a point at which you go, you know what? I've just got to get him the ball. It doesn't matter, I throw him the damn ball just once, make him a threat, and they just don't. So what's it, 8 targets in 4 games? for a guy that we all thought was going to be, was at least up for some postseason honors at the end of the year.
This text reads, Luke has, or like Luke has been.
Oh, stop it.
Wow.
And he did.
Very clever.
Look, he did tweak his back, but he didn't show up on the injury report last week. To our knowledge, to this point, he's not injured. It's a very odd situation. Yeah, I mean, Ron's trying to, he's a one-read quarterback, Taylor Green. I agree with that. I don't know if it's one read, but he feels false pressure a lot. As the pocket starts to close down, there's still room to operate and deliver the ball, but he gets a little nervous in there, and looks to bail very quickly. And it's worked to this point, but at some point there's going to be a defensive coordinator that says this just isn't happening. You're going to have to beat us by throwing the football.
Well, somebody's going to just stop the run in general. Like, you're not going to see, 5-6 yards of carry. You're going to see like 1 or 2, and then they're going to be like, throw it. We're gonna just throw it, do it, and that's going to be another adjustment he's going to have to make, because that's coming one of these days.
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
Yeah, and Petrino's. I mean, he's had really good tight ends in the past. And to simply ignore this one doesn't make a ton of sense to me. And look, Luke Has is not. He's not the. I'm trying to think of a comparison here. Give me an NFL tight end. He's not Kelsey. He's not a guy that's going to. He's not going to break 80-yard. He's going to break 2 tackles and take off and go. He's
not Kelsey or the greatest Chiefs tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez.
Definitely not. Did you watch the game? And I'm going a long way around to make a point. Did you watch the Eagles Saints game on?
I did not get to see that. No.
There was a throw that Jalen Hurts made, and it was thrown to Devontae Smith. And Greg Olsen used a term, and I've heard similar terms, but I think this is the best term for it. It was basically a post move where he got one-on-one with the safety, and Greg Olsen called it, that's a big body throw. That's where you use the bigger bodies to shield the defender, catch the ball. And they were using Devontae Smith, and he's smaller, and he got bumped off his route. But that's what Luke Has is he's a guy that you basically, to use a basketball term, you can post up. And he uses the big body, he shields the defender, catches the ball, 10 yards, move the sticks. That's what Luke Has is. He's not a catch and run guy, although he's shown a little bit of that. His game is go down to the DeSoto, turn around, I'm going to hit you. That's literally his game. And he's damn good at it. He can shield defenders. He was doing it a lot last year. He had those little nuanced moves. And for a freshman last year, it was really, really impressive. That's what's so frustrating about this. The guy's got skill. He understands how to shield defenders. And for whatever reason, they're not using him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Now, here's somebody says he's not Hunter Henry either. He's very much like Hunter Henry. Same skill set. Not as developed, not as polished, but same skill set as Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry was one of those big body receivers. It was 7 yards down, option in or out. Read the defensive back, option in or out, boom, first down. That was Hunter Henry's game, working underneath. He's your quarterback's best friend. Throw him the damn ball.
But he does operate the tight end in an area in the field where the completion percentage for his entire career has been quite low, in that medium 10 to 19 yard range. That's not the strength. He likes to throw the really short ones.
He also makes bad decisions sometimes. Taylor Green throws the ball into traffic. I mean, he got Andrew Armstrong killed. That was a ball that probably, although it looked great and Armstrong makes the catch, that's not a ball you throw. You threw it late. You threw him into a defender. But that's where Has comes in. You don't make the easy throw sometimes. You don't have to make the difficult throw. You don't have to be an All-American superstar. Get the 7 yards, move on. It's not a complicated game. We throw the ball, we catch the ball, we run with the ball. It's not complicated.
Mm-hmm. All right. 866-285-4005 is the way to get in touch with us here. Adner says only 72% of the offense has been installed.
Okay.
Has is in the other part.
Is in the remaining 28.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
In the other part.
All right, I believe that.
That's what it is. So, we got to wait on all that stuff to go through, and then we'll get to the fun stuff, whatever the case may be. Let's see. Okay. We're going to break here. Pause. We're going to take a knee. We're all going to, just sit around and gather around a campfire. I'm going to tell you the tale of Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. That's right. Tara and her team with almost 1,000 5-star reviews, selling over $1 billion in real estate. And marketing is the difference when it comes to your home selling quickly and for the most money. There was a couple that reached out to the Lindbergh Real Estate Group to sell their home in Northwest Arkansas, and they chose them because of the expertise. So the team organized open houses. They also had some private showings. The property got a lot of interest, and ultimately it sold over list price. Lindbergh Real Estate Group effectively selling homes and providing stellar results. That's what happens. And, Tara, here's the other great thing. They understand life happens. So if needed, Tara will let you out of the contract at any time. But all you have to do is go to LindberghTeam.com and click on Home Estimate, and you can find out what your home is worth in seconds. Maybe it's time to make the move. The Lindbergh team's here to help. Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Once again, you go to LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com, or Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group to check out the over 950 5-star reviews. Or call them. 855-755-SOLD, 855-755-7653, or in Fort Smith, 802-0022 for Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen, because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid, and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my RR prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Do you own a business, or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit, or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
As our focus moves to the grass on the field, it's time to shop WT Equipment's closeout deals on Hustler zero-turn mowers. These machines are built like tanks and drive like sports cars, with fabricated welded steel decks and all the power you need, and a warranty to match. Don't settle for cheap units from the big box store. Come see WT Equipment, and they'll guide you to the right mower for you and your budget. Hurry, deals while supplies last, and they're priced to move. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas, where owning a pool is more affordable than ever. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aqua Creek pool with a premium vinyl finish receive a free hot tub. Hurry, sale ends October 8th. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, and go to burtonpools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Giovanamassa suck. You want a seat in the Good Chair. Football teams turn their attention to Texas A&M this weekend in Arlington. Since joining the league in 2012, Arkansas has only beaten A&M once. Hogs' lone win came in 2020. A&M 3-point favorite according to Bet Saracen. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 45% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for 2:30. ESPN has the TV. We're on the air at 9 a.m. with Arkansas Game Day. Hog Reaction an hour after the game concludes. And I get to go to Twin Peaks for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party. This note just came in. You think your dad's still listening?
Probably.
Okay. Busch Stadium, the new one, which opened in 2006. For 18 consecutive years, the Cardinals have drawn 3 million plus until today. Streak's broken. Final tally of 2.87 million. That's the lowest number since 2003. So shout out to the best fans in baseball.
You know what that is?
What's that?
That's not the Cardinal way.
No, it is not.
To not show up for your team when they're bad, that is not the Cardinal way.
Cardinal way.
That is not the Cardinal way.
Way to go, Cardinals fans.
I do know my
done.
dad is rooting for them to fire everybody the day after the season, starting with Mazalek.
Okay.
Everybody. Ollie, everybody got to go. If you unclog a toilet at Busch Stadium,
you're fired.
My dad wants you to be fired. Yeah.
Wow.
All of them.
Okay.
Hot dog guys, bullpen guys, everybody. You get out. Starting over. Of course, you do that, it's going to be 5 years till you're good again. So, I mean, that's the risk you run there. And then you're really going to have empty seats So who's going to show up to watch a team rebuilding for 4 years? Not these people.
18 years of $3 million plus gone.
Yeah, that's right. Well, maybe DeWitt will move the team or something. Maybe that one.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Like the Chiefs are going to move to Dallas again.
No. Kansas, maybe. Dallas, no.
Yeah. A lot of room out there in Kansas.
There's a lot of room.
I was out there by the outlet mall. There's a lot of stuff. Of course, then they make fun of the Chiefs playing beside an outlet mall, but that's
whatever. Hey, look,
what are you gonna do?
If the check cashes, who cares?
If they're putting banners up, you can play anywhere.
100%.
Play by the landfill. Doesn't matter.
In a parking lot. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Playing in a parking lot, they may draw $3 million.
They might. They might. Oh well. All right.
You know what's going to happen is they're going to start. People stop showing up at Busch Stadium. They're going to start playing games out of the country. Play games in Puerto Rico. Play games in London. Way to go, Cardinals fans! Yeah, exactly. Way to go, Cardinals fans. Then they're going to move to Sacramento,
Nashville.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah,
Nashville.
Nashville Cardinals.
That's a good ring to it.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
One of the
dun.
cornerstone franchises.
I love it.
Packing up and moving.
Just stir them up.
Yeah, they'll be in San Antonio before the year's out.
Oh, yeah, San Antonio.
San Antonio wants a baseball team.
Call them missions, just like the old Texas League team.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
DQ, you on board with this? Moving the Cardinals to San Antonio, calling them the missions?
No, I like St. Louis.
Okay.
Oh.
But you don't like
something
their pizza.
she likes.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
But you don't like their pizza.
Oh, their pizza's terrible there. It's awful.
Are you against the pizza?
Yeah, it's bad.
Pretty bad. That's not a good pizza town. Good Italian food, just bad pizza. You go up on the hill, some of those little mom and pop places.
Okay.
That's some food now. That's good.
Now, your dad is saying just move them to Memphis.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, play at Tim McCarver Stadium out there by the
Probably
Liberty
his
Bowl.
motto when he's using a foot wedge to get a ball out from the roots in the trees.
Now,
We'll just move it to Memphis.
He's kidding, Dad. It's a show. Don't get wound up about it.
I was kidding. I mean,
I have to call him all the time. I'm like, we're goofing around. It's a program. Come, please. What are you doing? We're putting on a show here for the people.
You don't win 4 titles without cheating a bit. I mean, he's probably got an illegal club, one of those whippy shafts or something like that. And
how many titles did the Devils win back in the day?
They won 2, 3.
3?
Yep.
You don't win 3 titles without cheating.
Oh no, we were cheating. We used what's called the zone trap. There's no they outlawed it. See, they used the zone trap.
There you go.
In '95, you couldn't score on them because the Devils would use the zone trap.
DQ. Gilligan likes the pizza in St. Louis.
Oh, there you go.
You're not my pizza guy, Gilligan. I'm sorry. Okay. Daniel is in Uniontown. Hi, Daniel. Good afternoon.
How's it going? I like DQ because she likes St. Louis.
Okay.
Then, have you had Emo's Pizza in St. Louis?
Awful pizza.
IMOS.
Yes, it's
I
awful.
love it.
Okay. Well,
I'm not cultured like y'all are, but I love it. Every time I go up to St. Louis about 1-2 weekends a year, just go see the Cardinals. And on the way out of town, every single time I stop by Emo's Pizza, get me a couple of pizzas, snack on the way home, and a couple for when I get to the house.
okay. It's a good plan.
How can you? And I've never been to Emo's, and I know you're dead set against it. How can they mess it up? It's simple. It's bread, it's cheese, and it's marinara sauce.
You'd be surprised. First of all, it's in a
So
square.
the thing with Emo's, they use a different cheese. I
Okay.
forgot what the cheese is.
All right,
They use a
that's it.
different
You're losing
cheese.
me. You're losing me if you're changing the cheese.
Right. It's supposed to be mozzarella.
This is like
That's what
watching
we're
the XFL. You start jacking with the rules.
doing.
I
Right.
think it's provolone or whatever it is. I forgot what cheese they use.
You can't do that.
But
And I don't like square
Yeah.
pizza. I'm not 4 years old
Okay.
anymore. I don't want square
The
pizza.
square has nothing to do with how it tastes.
Oh, you're right. Well, you may be right about that.
No, I'm 100% right on that. It would taste bad if it was in a circle or a rhombus or a triangle. It would taste bad.
Trapezoid.
It would taste bad if it was in the shape of a pentagon. It doesn't. The shape
the size of
doesn't
the
matter.
Pizza, the shape of the pizza or the way they cut it? Because at Emo's, it's a circle pizza, but they cut it in squares.
Yeah.
Again,
If
not
you get
great.
a
The
thing,
shape
you can
doesn't
recut
matter.
that.
The
shape
shape
doesn't-
has nothing to do with how it tastes. Not a thing.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That
It
needs
could
to
look
be a
like a
poll question.
lean-to, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, DQ, that doesn't need to be a poll question.
Oh, okay.
Does how they cut the pizza affect the taste?
All right, I'm being told by an expert, Clay Henry, he says they use Gouda.
Oh, Lord.
Gouda. Okay.
Gouda, yeah. Not Nuda, Gouda.
Okay.
Totally different kind of cheese.
It doesn't
Yeah, that's wrong.
Too much like the pizza, but it is still good.
Daniel,
it's one of my favorite pizzas.
There are people agreeing with you on the text machine. There's a lot of people disagreeing with you about emos on the text line. I just wanted you to know this has been a very polarizing subject here.
That's the thing about America. Some people can be very wrong and very right, and I'm very right now.
Okay.
Some
All right.
of those people that agree with me.
And not in doubt. Okay. That's good.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. All right. There you go.
I struggle and I have this rule with synchronized exercising and barbecue. It's not bad. It's just different. You know what I mean? Now if you're using Gouda or a blend, I'm not okay with that.
I could not disagree with you more on this, and we've had this argument.
Yeah, we've had this argument
for many years.
1,000 times.
There is bad barbecue and there is bad
isn't.
pizza. Yes, there is, and we both mentioned a place off the air that is bad.
All right, they suck. Outside of them, they suck. Outside of them, and they're really bad.
Now we're being told Clay's wrong. It's provolone. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, if you're okay,
left is right, down is up. I don't know.
But here's the bottom line: if you're not using mozzarella, you're doing it wrong.
That's right. Yes, I agree with that.
We're over-engineering this.
Right.
This doesn't the basic concept does not need to be improved upon. Don't start freelancing.
Yeah, we're not doing smoked hamburgers. We do those quick and fast. We do the brisket low and slow. That's what we do with the beef.
This feels like Gabe Osaboyan calling for a clear out. Don't do that. Get out of the way. Give up the ball and go down low where you play. But Osaboyan's waving everybody off. I got this one. That's not why we're here. Don't over-engineer this. DQ, am I wrong? Don't over-engineer pizza. It's simple.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Boy, that was very...
Yeah, people got really wound up about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've never had emos. I'm willing to give it a shot.
Well, can we get on Gold Belly and get you some brought in here for $200 or whatever it is?
I don't go to St. Louis that often. I go to Kansas City more than I go to St. Louis because it's a better town.
Wow!
It is.
Hey!
Oh, come on, St. Louis grossly overrated. You got that goofy arch, and that's about it. I mean, hell, your baseball team can't even draw $3 million. I'll bet the Royals did.
Wow. Yes, we can get Emo's Pizza on Gold Belly.
Look,
shipped here.
I'm not willing to spend $200 on something that I might like. Well, I mean, that's not true. I'm not willing to spend
actually $73.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's a 4-pack. They send you 4 pizzas. You want 4 pizzas?
No, I don't. Because if I don't like it, then I'm stuck with...
It's Provel cheese.
Provel.
We were all wrong. Yeah, because they sell that too. You can get a 6-pound box of the cheese.
What is Provel cheese? I've never heard of that.
I don't know. It's right there. See that? That's Provel cheese.
All right.
There you go. Okay. I was showing the home audience. By the way.
Are we calling emos za?
You could.
But
I just didn't like it.
Here's-
I've only tried it once.
Here's a 30-pound bag of the cheese we can get. 30 pounds.
So Provel is just the cheese that is made of cheddar, Swiss, and provolone.
Okay, so there is provolone in there. So we're not. They weren't wrong. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
You need to go see Joe's Kansas City next time you're up there. By the way, in addition to the Q.
I'm
compare and contrast.
I'm very loyal.
I know. I went there too.
I'm very, very, very loyal to my Q.
I can't figure out how that town can figure out burn-ins, and the other 49 states are like, we don't know what we're doing. I don't know. What do you mean burn in? Like jar up? No, you don't.
Everybody should make the pilgrimage.
Like, how do they do it? What do they know that we don't know? It's like the bagels in New York are the water. We know that. But we're like, what do they know that we don't know up there?
All right, now being told you can get a frozen emos at the world's second largest retailer. Okay.
Well, let's go get one. Put a tape on. We'll go on a field trip. Can we do that?
Sure.
That'll burn 45 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. We should take a field trip. We should. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. You know, all this talk, they're going to hear about this, and maybe they'll send us some. How about that?
Or they'll flip us the double bird and go, bleep those guys.
This happened once when I was in Searcy. I was talking about King Vitamin cereal, and the next day, the local grocery store had sent like a box of 12, like 12 individual boxes in one box of the cereal. I'm like, I didn't want this much, but thank you.
Hey, whatever.
And if you ever had King Vitamin, it's the dimmer cousin of Captain Crunch. Let's put it that way. You know how the dimmer cousin. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
Ah, boy. Yeah, Brian in Cave Springs is right. Burn ends don't go in a crock pot.
Well,
They have to charm.
He says that theirs do. And I'm like, no.
Big Steve in
you know not what you speak of.
He is saying Q. Best.
Love Q.
Best
You
in
got to
KC.
try Joe's, though. Now, if you go to the original one, it's in a gas station, and you're never going to get served because the line is, days long. You go to another one out in the burbs. That's where I went. And it's fantastic. It's good eating now, I'm telling you. I know a couple things about this. Listen, you don't get this by not knowing about food, all right? Come on. Okay. 12 boxes in a box is called a case. Yes, it's called a case pack. Yes, I know. I was trying to avoid using the supplier world terms that most people may not understand.
Well, that's because all the people in Venerable go, hold on, he's in a case. It's like
a case pack.
It's the siren song for the vendor world.
And fittingly enough, each box of cereal is called an each. You got 12 eaches in one case pack.
You're making that up.
No, that's true. That's a true story. An each, yeah.
Like
you got 12 eaches. Yeah.
I had 12 eaches once. That was after going to Tijuana.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, now here's another one. And this place in Duval's Bluff.
Oh, Craig's. I love Craig's. And then in the pie shop next door. Oh, come on now.
If they didn't knock you out eating the barbecue, they're going to knock you out at the pie shop.
Is there a better 1-2 punch right there?
There's a good question. If they're side by side, there's a barbecue place and a pie place. Which one do you go to first?
Pie, then barbecue.
Oh, backwards dinner.
I'm thinking you're right on that.
You do the dessert first.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, you got to do backwards dinner. Isn't that what that's called?
Yes.
Backwards dinner? Yeah. I like that.
Boy, that place is good.
Yeah.
I got lost back there. In Duval's Bluff, and I just saw it, and I was hungry, and I was like, okay, sure. And my goodness.
Okay. There you go. All right. Well, we've accomplished something here, I guess. I don't know.
Did we?
Not
Did
really.
we really ever?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here's someone claiming, what is this? They sent us a picture of Kaboom cereal.
Yeah.
Claiming it is one of the best cereals ever. I'm not familiar with Kaboom.
Kaboom sounds like something DQ, like you would get with her. What are those things called? Dino Bites?
Is
that what those are called? Yeah.
It was discontinued in 2010 by General Mills. Yeah. It had smiling clown faces, marshmallow, bears, lions, elephants, and stars.
Just what I need, smiling clown faces.
Its mascot was a smiling circus clown.
No. No.
Kaboom.
No. No.
Yeah, it's called an each. There you go. Now, Craig's is in the Food Hall of Fame. I say that because, what day is this? The Food Hall of Fame nominees are coming out next Monday.
Oh, okay.
The 30th.
We need to get Rex on for that.
I mean, I think it's the finalists. I think they voted it down, or I don't. There's some sort of Food Hall of Fame announcement next Monday. That's what I know.
Okay.
So we'll be all over that for you here on Ruscin.
That's what we do here.
The Texas A&M game could go to 19 overtimes and be 108-106. We are, by God, covering the Arkansas Food Hall of Fame. It's more important to us, I think. It's definitely more important to me.
Much more important.
Yes. All right. Very good.
Your dad claims that the 2A South at one time was the best eating conference in the state.
Listen to this. He's right. Okay. In basketball, Carlisle, Knicks.
Yep.
Des Arc, Dondies. Duval's Bluff, Craig's. There was another one. Oh, when you go to Augusta McCrory, you stop at a Bulldog. In Ball Knob.
Yep.
Anyway, okay. I mean,
that's good.
Hello.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And I'm sure there's a place in Hazen. It's not coming to my mind right now. But yeah, that was the league.
Pretty good.
That was the league at one point. Yeah.
That's
in my high school years, that was our conference in basketball.
7A West is pretty good. I can rattle off a few.
Yeah. No,
and 7A West got a few. That's the one I travel in.
Yeah. They do.
Huh. To think about that. Okay. That's pretty strong. Way to go, 2A.
Legit. Yeah, very good. You play a non-con game, you go over to Muskogee and you go to Charlie's Chicken. Get the 5 chunk.
Apparently, Daniel was calling in about the Cardinals, and we totally distracted him with food talk.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Wow.
Now, Rob says you buy the pie and save it, then go to the barbecue. I disagree. Because you're going to gorge yourself on the barbecue, so you eat the pie first, and then just top it off. If you go to the barbecue place first, you're taking the pie with you. You're not eating.
It's to-go pie.
Yeah.
Not floor pie, but to-go pie.
Right.
No. All right. You can continue this 866. Leave us a note on the Hit That Line Now app, a voice memo. Send that in. Or text us 866-285-4005. Well, the focus is moving to the grass on the field, so it's time to shop WT Equipment's closeout deals on Hustler zero-turn mowers. These machines are built like tanks, and they drive like sports cars, with fabricated welded steel decks and all the power you need and a warranty to match. Don't settle for cheap units from the big box store. Come see WT Equipment. They'll guide you to the right mower for you and your budget. Deals while supplies last, and they are priced to move right now at WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
I don't know. Somebody else.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary mohawk or the slam dunk fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hello, Razorback fans. Ready to make this fall even more epic? Then check out the Honda Bonus Bucks promotion. It's happening right now, and it's your chance to score up to $1,500 in bonus bucks on select new Honda side-by-sides and ATVs. Right off with the new Pioneer, Talon, or Rubicon, and use your bonus bucks for customized accessories, protection plans, or even towards your down payment. Head to Heartland Honda Power Sports and Marine, located in Springdale off exit 72, just past Cracker Barrel, and cash in before September 30th. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet and eye protection, always wear your seatbelts, and keep the side nets and doors closed. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 years and older.
Did you know you can now use your own body's healing properties to revitalize your achy joints and get real lasting pain relief? Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. I'm talking about advanced regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics. Hey, if you're tired of arthritic pain in your knees, hips, back, or shoulder, everybody's talking about regenerative medicine, and the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics are experts in these amazing treatments. You can enhance your joints, improve mobility, and get back to doing the stuff you love. Do it without pain, no drugs, or surgery, or even downtime. Under the leadership of Medical Director Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in this exciting breakthrough using cellular therapies. They've got tens of thousands of satisfied patients, and the consultation, it's totally free. So call now and take action to get lasting joint pain relief with help from QC Kinetics right here in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruskin and Zach Show. We have been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Estonia. Just AA. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send DQ. Or you can get us on the now running like a Swiss car Hit That Line Now app.
Let's check in with Sterling.
Oh, okay.
Sterling, good afternoon. What happened to Jaguars last night, Sterling? That was ugly.
Oh, yeah, they got smoked. Then you have to make desperate plays. But not really desperate plays. Just plays to make you feel better about yourself. So the second half line, half a point, minus half a point was the Buffalo minus a half. And everybody thought that game was a blowout and switched over to the Commanders and Bengals. I was hanging in there with the Bills. 7-6 in the second half. It looked bleak. Then a good old fumble. Yelling at the man to scoop and score. Then yell at the man to fought on it. You can switch real quick. You realize that he can't scoop it and score it. Then you just tell the big man to fall on it. Big man baller. Fall on it. Fall on it. Eventually it pushes you in the end zone, and you squeak out a nail biter while everybody else is yawning or not even watching the game. Hey, I had a thriller down to the wire. Another good game for the street. Guys, I thought that was my boy Stephen A. Smith. I like Stephen A. all right, but Stephen A. for a man that wants $20 to $25 million, he has made 2 mistakes in his career that I think is just, I don't want to say unforgivable, but I think it's terrible. Now, he called himself a diehard Yankee fan. And anybody that follows baseball closely knows that Judge sat behind Soto.
Yes.
And he said it the other way around.
Oh, no.
And he's a so-called diehard Yankee fan. They were arguing about who's having the better season, Judge or Ohtani. And he has the nerve to say that he's helped because he has Soto batting behind him.
Ugh.
Now, to me, that's egregious. That's a terrible mistake. But that talks so. People can misspeak, but that was not a misspeak. That was downright wrong on something pretty basic. When you're a diehard Yankee fan, and most baseball fans that follow the game pretty good. You done seen the Yankees play enough. They're on TV, regular TV all the time. You don't have to have the Yes Network to see the Yankees. So I mean, that's pretty much common knowledge.
Well, Stephen A was also the guy that said that Hunter Henry was that the Chargers had to get Hunter Henry the ball, and that was the year he was out with the knee injury. Like he was out like in training camp, and this is like 5 weeks into the season. Stephen A is
He may have also done that when he was playing for New England.
Yeah, he's not the guy you want to follow into this.
Listen. Is he your guy who could recite every batting average of all time? No. But is he going to hold an audience by being entertaining and compelling and, putting on a show?
Also, no.
Is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'm a big
And I got
Shannon
one
Sharp
more.
guy.
Yes, sir.
He got one more that's terrible. It was in 2005, talking about the Chargers playoff game. He was saying they should have kicked it on third down. That way, if they missed it, they could kick it again on fourth down.
Oh,
now, that's football one-on-one now. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's not a misspeak. That's a terrible mistake. Now, everybody knows you kick it on third down, you come with a snap and stuff, you can call on and kick it again. But not when you kick the ball. That's it. You don't get a re-kick.
No, you can do that once.
Stuff like that. Right. This stuff like that like Mad Dog would say, it bothers. It bothers. And for a man, and he'll kill anybody. Now, if you're talking NBA, he's your man.
Yeah.
I mean, he say anything in the NBA, you can take it to the bank. But any other sport, and I mean any other sport, that includes the WNBA. I mean, that includes anything.
Sterling, speaking of the WNBA, for somebody who may be chasing, what do you think of the Liberty minus 12.5 tonight?
Even I am not steady up on the WNBA.
Oh, wow.
That's even outside my range. I hate to say it.
Yeah, just in case somebody might be chasing today.
Just in case.
Just in case, somebody may need some advice, chasing.
Shoot, I bet on a runny nose. I ain't quite got the WNBA yet.
All right, fine. fine.
Guys, love the show. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Sterling. Appreciate it. Good to hear from you.
It's 12.5.
Steve puts on a great show. I mean, he cracks me up. I don't know why. He's such a cartoon character.
Yes.
He cracks me up.
I
like it.
But that's what he is. He's a caricature of what he used to be.
But I don't want sports talk where you got some guy, in a tie giving me all these, I don't want Tim Kirchin up there giving me batting averages from 1972.
Why do you not like Tim Kirchin?
Okay,
first of all, Kirchin doesn't do that. Your guy, Mad Dog, does that. Kirchin's actually fairly
Well,
competent.
Mad Dog is entertaining also.
He's a moron.
They put on a show. That's all it is. See, this is the problem. Sports fans say they want it one way. But then nobody watches those shows where it's just, I agree. Well, I agree. Well, I agree. But when you put two people on there that yell about stuff and are making funny faces and sports happens to be on in the background, that's what people watch. Sports fans lie about this stuff. They're like, oh, no, I just want straight sports. I don't want any of that other stuff. But then nobody watches those shows. No. So you don't want that. That's what it is. Mad Dog's a hoot, too. He's hilarious. I love when he mispronounces stuff all the time. It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Well, let's see what it says here.
Yes?
Oh, my dad says if you... Dr. K likes Greeny and McAfee. That's fine. That's fine. I don't watch First Take, but, I will watch 10 minutes of it if he's gone some, tirade about something because it's just hilarious. It's just a cartoon character, To me, it's the same as sticking around for like one of those old Looney Tunes, like 6-8 minute shorts, where the coyote's going to do something dumb, try and paint that hole on the rock.
I wish we could do that.
That the Roadrunner could run through, but then he can't run through. To me, that's the same level of entertainment, and I like that. So it's a Stooges. I'll land on the Stooges unless it's a Shimp. Those aren't very good. But if it's
what do you got against Shimp?
Larry Moe and Curly, okay, I'll stick around for that.
What do you got against Shimp?
The Shimp was terrible. And Curly, Joe DeRita, get out of here, please. That was awful. They were well past their prime. Plus, that humor ages out. Like, when a really old man starts getting hit in the face, it's becomes sad then. It's not funny anymore. So those later ones with Moe as an old man, I felt bad for
Well, they're just rolling them out there trying to capitalize on the end of it.
I know.
No,
I got you. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Billy and Poto likes the episode of Cheers where Sam Malone rapped the sports.
Boy, that is awkward. that is awkward.
That's funny. All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas and to hit that line now.
Why?
Ruscin and
Why?
Zach. Why? Because if we don't, the tower goes off and a bunch of phone calls and meetings have to happen. And so,
no, thank you.
Peachy Aesthetics and Wellness can get you kick-started on your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. And, man, stuff works. Mention you heard it on Ruscin and Zach. Get 10% off your first package. Peachy Aesthetics and Wellness. VICI. Peachy Aesthetics and Wellness. Call or text them at 479-343-8424. 343-8424. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. All right, there's more coming up very soon. Ruscin and Zach.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. The weather in our area will be more active as we go throughout the week. In fact, some of us will see rain showers before the end of today. Tonight on 4029 News, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is breaking down how Helene could impact our weather as we approach the weekend. Well, Poto police say they arrested a 13-year-old boy who investigators believe sent a message on a social media app about a school shooting. Authorities say the message did not name a school, date, or time for the shooting to take place. And the Arkansas Razorbacks are hard at work now, getting ready for Saturday's big matchup against Texas A&M. Tonight on 4029 News, sports anchor Cameron Johnson has reaction from Arkansas coach Sam Pittman as the Hogs look to build on the success of last weekend's big win against Auburn. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 Sparky.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Guys, struggling with acne, dandruff, or hair loss? Stop waiting for an appointment. Boxy Skin RX has you covered with virtual visits tailored just for men. Connect online with a skin expert, get a personalized plan, and have your prescription sent straight to your door. It's that easy. Just snap a few pics, answer some questions, and get back to feeling confident. Visit VoxyNWA.com. That's V as in victory, OXYNWA.com. Get clear skin without the hassle with Voxy.
You have old jewelry that you never wear that's just gathering dust? Here at Swift Jewelry, one of our favorite things to do is to repurpose your heirloom jewelry into something that fits your current style. Bring in your old jewelry and fresh ideas and let our expert jewelers breathe new life into a dazzling new creation that you'll be proud to wear. There's something extra special about a stunning piece of jewelry that tells a beautiful, sentimental story about the past. Come share your dreams with us at Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, your personal jeweler since 1956.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we continue.
It's 4:01.
I just learned Hunter Dickinson is still in college.
No way.
Yeah.
Where?
I just saw it on his personal Twitter.
He's still at Kansas?
Yeah.
He's coming here.
Yeah.
Finally.
He's 64.
Yeah, he's on the he's going to do AARP commercials.
DQ, I think he went into college the same year you did.
Yeah.
In 2019?
I think so. No, it's positive. He may have been there longer, but he's still in college playing basketball.
Didn't he play for Roy Williams at Kansas?
He probably played for the old guy. What's his name?
I think he played for Beeline at Michigan.
I think he played for Naismith.
He played for Steve Fisher. He was on the, he was the sixth guy on the Fab Five team at Michigan.
He was.
He was
He was. Played with Ramil Robinson. Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's still there.
You can join us here at 866-285.
He claims that he's the number one big in the nation.
Well, that's not true.
Slow down.
Right. Please. Calm yourself. Okay.
Wow.
There is a tried and true Ruskin and Zach thing that we do, whereas your life is full of reading things people said on your phone and then reacting to them accordingly, right? Everybody, he said this person said this, or whatever. But what we like to do here is, why don't we hear it and then see if we feel better, worse, the same about the comment. And the comment is, of course, Hugh Freeze. Well, you know what he said?
Yeah.
You all know what he said. So now I'm going to play it. We're going to listen to it because you've read it. We've all seen the comments that he had. And we're going to go, better, worse, the same? How do you feel when you hear what Hugh Freeze said on his radio show last night about the Arkansas game?
I mean, no offense whatsoever to Arkansas or to Cal. I love Sam Pittman. I hope he wins the rest of his games. But I'm telling you, the hard truth is we play them 9 more times, we beat them 9 times. And that's what's hard to take. And it's hard for our fans, I'm sure, and it's certainly hard for us. And you have 460 something yards, and we only had 50 something plays of offense because we turned it over 5 times.
Okay. So, first of all, not a very captive audience. It sounds like there's a lot of milling around in the background.
Kid screaming in the background.
Well, that kid was a Hog fan crying because they didn't agree with the comments here. I understand what he was trying to say. He thinks he has the better football team.
Okay.
That's what he thinks.
Based on what?
Based on he thinks they have better players at Auburn than they have at Arkansas.
Okay.
That's what he thinks.
Okay. And he was citing, 460 yards and turnovers.
Well, he thought that if they don't turn it over 5 times, they probably win.
This is the same argument Arkansas fans use with Oklahoma State, but go ahead.
Okay.
It's the exact same argument. More yards, but better players didn't win.
If a frog had side pockets, he'd carry a gun. That doesn't really. It's not. That's not how this isn't best of 9.
Now
it's best of 1.
Now,
and Arkansas won the game.
I mean, the turnovers still count. It's part of the game. You were not the better team that day. If you play Arkansas 9 more times, you're not going to beat them 9 times. I promise you, that team is terrible, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But go on.
Well, that's what I mean.
First of all,
do we feel different hearing it versus reading it?
No, it sounds worse.
Okay, there you go. Sounds worse. Okay,
he actually believes this.
Yeah, he's nuts,
and
they all are. By the way,
it wasn't one of these. Well, if we played them 9 more times, I think we'd win. 9.
He was confident,
adamant that they. You can have 460 yards. Rainbow Rick will tell you you can cash those into points, but you turned it over 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
You lost.
Yep.
Okay, you don't get do-overs. You lost. It doesn't matter. There aren't going to be 9 more games. You are 0-1, boy. You are 0-1. Doesn't matter. Your team is horrendous. Offensively, that team is a nightmare. Defensively, they're fine. And I get the point where he's like, hey, you gave up 24 points. You probably should win the game in today's college football. But your offense couldn't score in a brothel. I mean, it's bad. It sucks. You don't have a quarterback. You're changing quarterbacks again.
Oh, who are they going with now?
No, I'm not buying any of that.
You're back to Hank?
No, they're going to some guy I've never heard of.
Are they going to John Rutledge? Are they going to the intramural field?
Cam Newton ain't walking through that door to make that offense go. That is impotent. It is bad.
Yeah. And Arkansas's offense is a little bit better. One-dimensional, but, a little bit better.
Now, Dr. K, of course, Texas fan, says 05 USC would beat Texas 9 out of 10 times. That's not true either. That USC team was flawed.
Well, you hate USC. No. We can't trust your judgment here.
Hear me out.
No.
Texas was a better football team. Texas was a better football team defensively than USC. Much better. That USC defense was not great.
They would go 5-5. They played 10 times.
Nah. Arkansas, if they played 9 more times, I think Arkansas probably win 5 of 9 and win 6 out of 10. But that's not the way this works.
Right.
You are 0-1.
It's a foolish discussion. Remember, I don't know if we were doing the show together or not, but there was a time when Bob Stoops was like, well, the Big 12's better because the bottom of the SEC is worse than the bottom of the Big 12. And I'm like, who cares what the bottom of the league is like? Who cares?
But he also, the next time he faced the SEC, beat Alabama in the Sugar Bowl.
Okay.
He did do that.
Are they going to Holden Gariner?
Yes. Yeah, him.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Gariner?
I think that's the guy.
Like Mariner, but not
somebody I've never heard of.
Hold on, I got a Gariner. That's his name. Yeah, Gariner.
We'll take that.
Wow.
Yeah,
holy
that
moly.
team is bad. That team is really bad on offense. They also don't have a lot of just big play guys on offense, which is what Freeze kind of that's his side of the ball. He's a play caller. He fired his OC. He's calling plays.
Okay, we have our hook on this.
Okay.
Things you would rather do than watch Arkansas and Auburn play 9 more times this season.
Anything.
Go.
Anything.
Get married again.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
You would rather watch 9 more of those games.
No.
The same caliber of play.
No.
You would rather.
I would rather.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd watch 900 of those games versus ever get married again.
Oh,
Yuck.
man. No, things you would rather do than watch those two play 9 more times. 866-285-4005. Okay.
Here's somebody rather. No, I'm not reading that. Never
You'd rather drink the water in a foreign country.
Yeah.
Out of the tap. The revenge is real.
He's also Freeze is also in a weird spot because he's got a lot. Pressure is mounting on him. He's got one of his former quarterbacks running his mouth at him. They're 2-2. They just lost to a team they thought they were going to beat, and now you're hitting the beef of your schedule, and you've got a problem because you're going to struggle the rest of the way with that offense, and if you don't find a quarterback. I don't know if Walker White's the guy or whatever this guy's name is. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It made it a lot worse because now I actually believe he believes it.
Dr. K would rather jump out of a plane with no parachute than watch those two teams play 9 more times.
That's a little extreme.
Yeah. Disappointed in the 479 would rather have Hugh Freeze order him a hooker than watch that again 9 times.
Tried that. Text right at the 501. That's funny.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Man.
Hugh Freeze is in trouble. I don't know that he made. I mean, those people are wacko anyway. I don't think he's going to make it to the end of the year if this keeps up. And he's going to have to win some games. I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like.
I would rather, if my choices were, watch Auburn and Arkansas play 9 times or extend Pittman through 2030, I'd give him the new contract. I would. I'd give him the new deal. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this 9 more times. I can't do it. Take all the money. You want $8 million, $10 million a year?
I mean,
sold. You got it.
Do you feel like they can go in and beat Oklahoma this week?
Who? Auburn? No, they can't move the ball.
Okay, all right, but Georgia? No. Missouri? No.
Here's the thing.
They do have Vanderbilt coming up.
The quarterback worse than Auburn's is Oklahoma's. That kid stinks. He's bad.
They benched him.
He had a quarterback rating last week of 1.
They
one out of 100. 1. So they're bringing the other kid in?
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't have left General Booty walk. That's the problem they had
great
there.
Name.
I know. They should have kept him around. They're going with Michael Hawkins Jr., the freshman?
Yep.
Okay. Jackson Arnold can't play dead in a cowboy movie. Lord almighty,
That's a 5-star.
He stink. Well, somebody at 247 or on 3 was on the take to make him a 5-star then.
Wouldn't be the first time.
They were taking the bag to give him that. I'll tell you that much. Mercy.
It's not good. But I looking at their schedule, there's only 2 games that you're looking at, Vanderbilt and ULM, where you're like, they can win those games. Everything else is either a toss-up or bad.
Yeah.
Which would be 4-8.
Dr. K is moving the football forward here. Name a bad movie you'd rather watch 9 times than an Arkansas-Auburn football game from these 2 teams 9 more times. I would watch that movie where George Clooney's Batman suit had nipples. I'd watch that 9 times.
What was that Marvel movie that I watched that was so bad? Came out, I say recently, last 2 years. What was the name of that thing? It was garbage.
Just Marvels?
Huh?
Was it just Marvels?
No. It was their new superhero, and it was so bad they re-released it.
Oh. What was that one?
I don't know,
but an L?
I forget. It was bad. It's one of the 3 worst movies I've ever
Marvel
seen.
movie?
No.
Marvel.
No, Morbius.
Morbius. That's what it was.
Well.
That movie sucked.
You didn't like that?
Oh,
you'd
God.
rather watch that 9 times?
I'd watch that 10 million times versus ever having to watch that football game again.
Fine. Yeah. Okay.
Morbius was awful.
2 votes for Madam Web, the Dakota Johnson vehicle that apparently people didn't like.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Here is a Nebraska fan texting in. I would watch Arkansas and Auburn 9 times before I would watch Nebraska piss down their leg late in the 4th quarter for the 22nd time in the last 10 years and lose a game. Yeah, you lost a fat boy, Nebraska fan. That's going to be hard to live down. It really is.
What is with the quarterback and the cosplay with Mahomes? That's got to end.
Okay. He's 18 and he doesn't know any better. Yeah. So I'm going to let it pass.
He got
I'm going to let him slide.
Attention from Patrick Mahomes and now it's a thing. But
when you were a kid, you someone you wanted to be, you dressed up like him too. It's very common. He's just a kid working through some stuff. It's fine.
Yeah,
I have no problem with it.
At some point, your life is playing out on Saturday afternoons in front of millions of people, and you're not Patrick Mahomes. You're just not.
He's 18. Let him have his fun.
Okay. All right.
Now, if he's doing this at 25, okay, well, then we need to step in here. When you're cosplaying another adult at 25, we need to. Well, you go to those conventions, Comic-Con, whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yes, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a tough day and that doesn't make it sound any better. And I know he's at his little coach's deal. He's trying to drum up support, trying to make everybody feel better about losing a game you thought you were going to win. And I didn't like his tone, to use my mother's phrase.
Wrong tone.
Yeah, that's my mother. That's my mother coming out. I don't like your tone. Who does?
Okay. Let's see here. How is it any different than an Arkansas defender acting like they have, done some great thing every time they make a tackle? Well, this isn't an Arkansas thing. This is like football. If I had to watch, what game was I watching? Atlanta's down 10 the other night. And on back-to-back plays, this guy makes a tackle and puts his sword back in its sheath.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're not winning. What are you doing? But this is just the way football is now, and we just have to live with it. Like the way they protect the quarterbacks. It's just the way it is. When a defensive guy makes a play, whether he's up 60 or down 60, he's going to celebrate like he just won a national championship. And that's just the way it is.
Because the camera's on you, and it's a little me time.
It's another indication of the downfall of Western civilization, is really what it is. But,
okay, we're going there.
But
okay.
That's, what are you going to do? There's not much we can do at this point about it. Let's see here. Okay, that's mean. I like it, but it's mean. Okay. Okay. Nate in Fayetteville, if you can get past the trolls, there are some beautiful women at Comic-Con.
Nate.
Now, Nate, you're giving away this is your this might be a environment.
It's a trade secret.
Yeah, this is like giving away the fishing hole on the river. Like I'm not telling you where I go.
Comic-Con. He's not wrong, but yeah. Oh boy.
Okay. All right.
Rob would rather watch Howard the Duck.
Leah Thompson.
That was a career mistake.
Quality film.
And she came out of All the Right Moves and went and did
Back to the Future. Yeah.
And then did Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Not great.
All right, you can join us here. Things you would rather do than watch Arkansas and Auburn play 9 more times. As Hugh Freeze indicated, if they did, that Arkansas would go 0-9. 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in touch with us here. Speaking of girls, Twin Peaks and Rogers is the place to go because it's where all the sports are happening. Unless Zach's running the remote, then you're going to watch Fluid.
Got that right.
That's right. If football and fireball is a match made in heaven, and by heaven, of course, we mean Twin Peaks, spice things up on your next game day with a shot of everyone's favorite cinnamon whiskey, Fireball. Plus, they got some new food they're rolling out this month at Twin Peaks, like the chicken tikka or spicy chili crisp, or try their new take on the famous flatbreads with a backyard barbecue brisket or chicken tikka. Or just tikka. I don't.
It's tikka.
Tikka. Thank you. Tikka is tikka?
Tikka.
Why didn't it Teeka? What's up
Man,
with that?
You asked the question, we answered the question. And it's good, by the way. I had it.
They've got a quesadilla taco featuring their in-house smoked brisket served with birria broth for dipping. Plus, they got all the games on there, including a watch party this Saturday for the Arkansas game with our own Zach Arns leading the proceedings. Twin Peaks in Rogers, 29-degree draft beer, scratch kitchen, and, of course, the scenic views at Twin Peaks in Rogers.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I am a huge control freak.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands.
He means the website, which is shop on Razorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
It's Ruskin and Zach.
Give me the hog, Chuck.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing, so don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? We'll design it. Want it printed on pins, cards, banners, or even tablecloth? We'll do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with our custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 479-250-4844.
Are you having a hard time making it through a day of work without foot pain? Or are things that used to be simple like walking the dog now difficult? You may be thinking there's no way that something as simple as the Good Feet store can help you. Like Bill.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Another satisfied customer of the Good Feet store is Wendy.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk today and see what the Good Feet store can do for you. Visit us in Fayetteville or in Rogers. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Did your 6 weeks with your kids this summer fly by? Is your ex on another tropical vacation while you're working 2 jobs to pay your child support? I'm Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. Arkansas law on custody and child support has changed, and those changes could benefit you. So stop scrolling through her vacation pictures and protect your rights today. Call me at 479-769-1505. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Your Honor, my son deserves this kid.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zach Show. Join us this Saturday at Twin Peaks and Rogers for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party as the Hogs take on Texas A&M. Kickoff is at 2:30. Twin Peaks is your official headquarters, so bring your tailgate to Twin Peaks where the 29-degree draft beer is flowing. The kitchen is bursting with made-from-scratch fan favorites, and the games are blasting from every angle. So come join us this Saturday at 2:30 for the official ESPN Arkansas Hogs watch party at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby of the 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Out there early in the evening, there could be a stray shower. Otherwise, we'll have quiet conditions, clearing skies later on tonight, waking up to cool temperatures. Wednesday morning in the low to mid 50s, a little bit of patchy fog again possible. As you get to Wednesday afternoon, looks beautiful. Partly cloudy skies. Highs in the mid upper 70s. Another comfortably cool Wednesday night. And Thursday, back in the mid upper 70s with partly cloudy skies. Next, good rain chances arrive Friday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair. Tonight, have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the Good Chair. Football team, they are turning their attention to Texas A&M and Arlington this weekend. Since joining the league in 2012, Arkansas has only beat them once. That win came in 2020. A&M 3-point favorite according to the Bet Saracen app. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 45% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for 2:30. ESPN has the TV. We're on the air at 9 a.m. with Arkansas Game Day. Hog Reaction will follow an hour after the game. Me, I get to go to Twin Peaks for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party. Looking forward to that. Again. And I'm going to tell you now, we have giveaways at the end of every quarter. The answer will never, and I repeat, never be Darren McFadden. Okay? If you do that, I will find the Bluey Marathon, and I will put it on, and there will be no Razorbacks for any of you. Is that unreasonable, DQ?
Yes.
Okay. Unreasonable.
All right. Go ahead. I'm being unreasonable.
Your poll question.
Yeah.
What do you call a meal between lunch and dinner? Linner or dunch?
I love dunch.
67% of people said linner. 32% of people said dunch.
Am I a bad person for saying dunch?
No.
Okay.
What's wrong with dunch?
I love dunch.
Both are fine.
Okay. Thank you.
How long has it been since you received a handwritten letter? 30% of people said less than a year.
Go ahead.
Which is more annoying? Discovering a paper cut you didn't know you had.
Right there.
Or repeatedly biting your lip on accident.
Yeah, right there. I'm going to go lip biting.
77% said biting your lip. And have you noticed an increase in Oktoberfests that take place in September?
Yes.
63% of people said yes. Apparently, in Germany, they can take place in September or October. So
Then why call it Oktoberfest?
Well, it's also not even spelled like October, which I learned when I was writing out this
T-O-B-E-R,
poll
yeah.
question.
Well, that's how they spell it.
Well,
With a little umlaut above the O. That's what it's called.
those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Where do you come down on Lupper?
I don't say supper, so I don't support
Okay.
that one.
All right.
Too good for supper.
Great question from Hacker. Is Arkansas only beating Texas A&M once on the notes that I was given this morning? No, I did my own independent research on that.
That's a good way to get yourself killed right there.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
kind of like
gonna lie
North
to you.
Korea. They don't want me doing that. But
Well, you're going to end up in one of those prisons. And
I might on one of those work release programs.
You and Gandhi.
Wouldn't be the first time.
They're starving to death. Oh. All right,
Nate Favel says people just need to walk in and say Darren McFadden. If you do, I'm telling you, I will put Bluey on. And I have the power.
Yeah.
I have all of your TVs. I was messing with some guy, some Ohio State fan. Kept turning it on and turning it off. He was getting pissed. But I was having the time of my life because he didn't know what was going on. I'd flip it over to the Virginia Tech game. Back to the Ohio State game. Over to the Arkansas game. It was great.
So you're doing pranks. That's
once I figured it out,
Hijinks.
here's the thing, and this took a minute. So when you're looking at it, it is a schematic of the bar. What you have to do is you have to turn it upside down to get kind of the feeling of where every TV is in relation to where you're sitting, because we always sit in the back corner. Right. So when you turn it upside down, then all of a sudden it's like all the TVs are in line, and I can move them around. So it was fun.
Okay. Here's the text. 9 more Auburn games. I'd rather have a colonoscopy. At least you can get a decent nap.
You ain't napping during the...
You can nap during the Arkansas-Auburn game. I think I did at one point.
That's not great. That's not optimal.
I think I got a nap in.
All right.
I lay down and watch TV. I mean, it's pretty comfy.
You're nearer to the end than the beginning.
It's pretty comfy. Pretty comfy. And by the way, you put the TV in the room a little higher on the wall than you need to, so you can lay and watch.
We need to table this, because my daughter and I are currently at loggerheads over where on the wall her TV goes. Does it go in a sight line when you're sitting down, or does it go up high and
higher? It goes higher, because you're more likely to be laying down watching TV than sitting like in a chair watching TV in there. That's where it goes. You're not putting it up high. I'm not talking about like 3 inches from the ceiling, but like it goes higher up than you would think.
Hers, now she's got these LED strips on her, like all around the room. The LED strips are, I don't know, they're probably 3/4 of an inch. The TV is right below that.
That's too high.
See, I said it was too high. She loves it.
That's too high.
DQ, where do you put the TV on the wall?
You start it in the middle and then go up just a little bit.
Okay. Now the way
middle.
The way that we have the brackets set up, like all I'd have to do is unhook the TV and then just move it. But she says that's where not that's where she likes it or prefers it. She said that's where it goes.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I totally disagree.
Well,
I could not disagree more.
If she has her way, you don't have to move the TV again.
Now DQ, here's a text of the 479. Apparently there is a huge subreddit about this. This is a very divisive issue.
There's a subreddit for everything. And all they do is argue on there.
Really? They just live to argue.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe what about in a living room? How about these people, these maniacs that are putting it above a fireplace?
What's wrong with that?
Sometimes it's too high.
It's not in your sight line.
When you're laying down on the couch, it is.
Right, but who lays down on the, like if you've got guests over, everybody's got to crane their neck to look at
Don't
your
invite
TV.
people over then.
Scott,
bring their own TV.
Scott says 4 inches from the ceiling. Okay.
1, 2.
That seems a bit too high.
Yeah, that's like 6. I mean, on an 8-foot ceiling, that's still like 7, 8.
Now, Preston says putting it higher may correct the neck syndrome that most kids have from looking at their phones all day.
Oh, it balances it out.
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna continue to volley this back and forth after the break here on Ruscin and Zach. So don't go anywhere. All right, this riveting subject continues after this.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Here's somebody that says we're the Jersey Shore. All right.
Yes, but with less abs.
More flabs.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Want to let your voice be heard?
Y'all get me going to work every morning, so I appreciate what you guys do.
Send us a voicemail on the Hit That Line app and speak your truth.
Cheering for the other SEC schools is like cheering for the devil because he's in the Bible.
I mean, I would need a six-pack and a catheter.
Leave us a message for ESPN Arkansas after every Razorback game with our Hit That Line Now app.
You guys are the best. I totally disagree.
Man, hey, them hoes can't do no wrong, fella.
ESPN Arkansas, more than just sports radio.
Country music's finest, Justin Moore. Somebody else with the Country Around Here Tonight tour. October 3rd at Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. On sale now at amptickets.com. He can't even pay us. Justin Moore, Randy Hauser, live.
Our goal is to provide patients with the strongest, most effective, and safest options in this exciting field of regenerative medicine.
Dr. Mitchell Shinecup, National Medical Director at QC Kinetics.
The idea that you can avoid a joint replacement is very exciting.
And that's from a surgeon who's done thousands of joint replacements, but who now believes there's a better way.
Regenerative medicine, as we understand it today, gives lasting pain relief, improved function, without surgery, without drugs.
Under Dr. Shinekup's leadership, QC Kinetics medical professionals treat patients every day with the most advanced protocols in natural biologics. Literally tens of thousands of people all over America.
I've been doing research on regenerative medicine for 2 decades. This is the future of medicine.
Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Pay attention. This happens fast. Routine, scheduled, maintenance. You know it's coming one day, but that day's in the future. Then the future comes, and your wallet's not ready for that $250 maintenance. But your forklift is. It needs it. Good thing you're smart. You're buying a used forklift from Medley Equipment Company this summer, and its first planned maintenance will be free because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Let's eavesdrop on the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
What's the most unusual thing you've learned as a plumber?
That people have trouble pronouncing stith.
Yeah, I've run into that too.
I've heard stith and stitch.
Smith, Steve,
stiff and stit, but it's stith, just like it's spelled.
And if you have plumbing problems, Stith Plumbing and HVAC is the company to call, however you pronounce it.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Zach say,
great service is not a myth, just call Stith.
S-T-I-T-H. Sounds just like it's spelled.
On the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Football, finally. And at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, they've got you covered. Not only do they have 10 screens for the best viewing around, they're giving away pint glasses while supplies last during Arkansas games and Sunday NFL games. Of course, they'll have game time specials for both, but during the Arkansas games, pick up your SEC pint glass with the NFL Sunday ticket. You can get a glass with the All-American Steakhouse logo on. Why go anywhere else at game time? We'll see you at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Okay, we're back. This is ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. And this is your drive home. And it is, of course, powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
You know what's bad? You get a floater. You know what a floater is? Part of it, to be fair.
Look,
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
When's the last time I scored?
Woo pig.
We know the answer to that. We know.
Yeah.
All right. People are talking here. Sasquatch. I love Reddit. Zach is definitely gives off moderator or heavy contributor energy.
No. Those people are. I will. I'm a lurker on Reddit. I will. And DQ. I found the subreddit. It's called TV Too High.
Yeah.
Yeah. These people are. They're intense.
Nate in Fayetteville has the remedy. You sit down. You put a laser pointer on the side of your head at eye level, and wherever the laser pointer is points. That's where you put the TV.
All right. Just feel
too low.
Feel free to ding me. I have 2 mounting opportunities in my house. Go ahead. One is in Kinsey's room. I don't like where her TV is. It's too high. Now, when she lays in her bed or sits on her bed, she's still looking up at it. It's like it's literally on the ceiling. I mean, it's close to the ceiling. The other one is in my living room, and that's where the big old 65 is going to go. I just when I sat there and I'm looking, it's above a fireplace. It's too high. I don't want to have to crane my neck to watch TV.
Move the chairs further away, then it won't be too high.
I guess I could.
Mm-hmm.
It would ruin the feng shui.
Yeah, it
of
would
the house.
ruin my feng whatever.
Now, how do we know that?
Because I've been in Zach's house a million times.
That's a
Not
little.
a million.
Thank you.
More like 7 or 8 times.
Yeah. It would ruin my feng shui.
No, you got to you lay on the couch and watch TV, or you move the chairs further
Like
back.
that. Now, my friend Josh has sent in a photo of his TV, which is mounted above his fireplace, but angled down.
Okay, yeah, you could do that.
Okay,
you could do that. Yes.
Again, I think
you got to get that swivel mounting bracket.
Now, I guess it depends on what your use is. If you're like a casual watcher, it's in your living room, but you're not everybody like gathers in your living room. But like this monster that I've got, this is like home entertainment, like movie theater type stuff. It's huge, and I don't know. It seems too high.
Put it in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, I could do that.
Never using it anyway.
No,
so,
definitely not.
To heck
using
with it.
Yeah, all right.
Can't find it. To heck with
Scott says the living room TV should be 18 inches above center of the wall. I'm assuming. Okay, so a foot and a half up.
What is this, like Emily Post? Like, who made this rule?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
But I'm willing to roll with Scott on that. That seems logical. But then you have to measure off the wall. You got to find dead center. Again, and then you got to go by the stud finder, which is a whole operation.
I am the stud finder.
All right, that was clean. Thank you. That because it gives you false readings.
Oh, a false stud.
Yes,
you don't want that.
You don't want that.
You want a real stud.
Like when we were putting Kinsey's bracket up, like I would find that it would start to that beep, and then apparently it gets more intense. And like the stud, I was told it's like that wide, and you got to get like centered over it, and it's a whole thing.
That's fine.
I know, but then she and I got into an argument about where the TV goes, and I keep moving it, and she gets very angry with me.
Tell her this. It'll go where I want it to go, or it will go in the trash. You decide.
Fair.
Who's running this house?
Hacker,
you, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
You've got to establish your authority here.
I try.
Take a stand.
And then she just laughs at me. Hacker says TV above the fireplace is too high.
She will not laugh at you if you took that TV when she laughed at you and went and put it right out in the dumpster. She would not laugh at you then. You would get her respect. That's what you would get.
Scott says bathroom TVs. Bathroom TVs 4 inches from the ceiling.
Okay. I don't do the bathroom TV.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't need to watch TV in there. It's a quiet place. Get some work done.
I'm not reading that. Text for the 479. I'm not reading that.
What? The dad joke?
No. Because that would become a drop, and I don't.
Okay, see, here's the problem with this show. Is we can't do this show because we're all afraid of being canceled. So we should just not do a show then. Like, put Freddie Coleman on. Freddie Coleman's going to take you the rest of the way. Earlier, I said something that...
Speaking of Freddie Coleman, we had the most Freddie Coleman moment in the history of the National Football League on Sunday.
Yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, if you ever listen to Freddie Coleman, it's the Freddie Coleman Show, sponsored by Freddie Coleman, featuring Freddie Coleman. Freddie Coleman's on the phone. We'll interview him in a half an hour, and then we'll have all of Freddie Coleman's polls. The Atlanta Falcons, the owner of the Falcons is a man named Arthur Blank, who I believe got his money from Home Depot.
He created Home. He's one of the co-founders of Home Depot. Yeah.
He bought the Falcons many years ago, and since then they are 2 games above 500 as a franchise. I think they're 176 and 174 with a couple of ties. This weekend, Arthur Blank, in his Freddie Coleman moment, inducted himself into the Falcons Ring of Honor. DQ. He's a 10, but he inducts himself into his own Hall of Fame.
That's kind of...
Well, you got to start somewhere.
That's a little much,
Kinda
right?
lame.
How do you think that phone call went when they told him that he was being inducted into his own Hall of Fame? Because he has to make the phone call.
He was looking into a mirror.
I didn't know he was the first entry.
Yeah, no. He, ahead of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he's getting
probably
in later
the
this
greatest
year.
Falcon of them all. But no, they put the owner in, and he inducted himself.
He did pay for all of this. So I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Here.
Here's I guess my acid test on this. Jerry Jones is not in the Cowboys Ring of Honor.
Not a great look.
He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
But he's not in the Cowboys Ring of Honor. And there is nobody more obsessed with themselves than Jerry Jones. But even Jerry has a little bit of self-awareness to know that that's a bad look.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much for you here. I seem like Arthur Blank seems like a nice gentleman. He's very involved, philanthropically in the community.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know what to say about this. This is you can't put yourself in there. Now, if his kids had nominated him to go in there or something, okay.
He nominated himself.
He nominated himself
to go first
ahead of Jerry Glanville.
Yes, and Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, Steve Bartkowski, all the great Falcons, Bobby Hebert,
the Grits Blitz.
Yes, put himself in.
The best nickname in the history of football. There are the two of them: Dick Night Train Lane and the Grits Blitz. That's it. That's the whole list. That's a whole list.
No.
That's a list. Everything else stinks.
Nobody knows what the Grits Blitz is.
That's Atlanta's defense in the 70s.
And you know how many championships did they win?
None.
All right. You know who did win some? Steel Curtain. Doomsday. The no names. What did they do?
Dick Night Train Lane. That's a nickname right there.
Great nickname.
I don't know how many titles he won, if any. But
Prime time. Tony Gonzalez. All rejected as first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yes, of course.
To put Arthur Blank in.
Morton Anderson, not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. I don't know. Give the man his flowers, for crying out loud. He got that stadium done.
You want to put yourself in? Fine. Do it at the end of the year. Put Matt Ryan in first.
Matt Ryan did lose that Super Bowl, though.
So did Arthur Blank.
28 points.
So did Arthur.
They're up big. Yeah.
Arthur Blank signed Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. That's working out okay.
No, it's not.
Working out okay. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Arthur Blank seems like Jesse Tuggle, not in.
Great player.
Arthur Blank in.
Jesse Tuggle, an underrated player. But put yourself in first, man. Put yourself in. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's just
honor the spirit of the Chick-fil-A that's never open on Sunday game days in the stadium.
Unbelievable, right? Yeah. The Killer Bees, they didn't win a Super Bowl title.
Who?
The Killer Bees.
No, they didn't.
They were the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions at one point, I believe. But they did not win a title. Michael Vick.
That's going to be a tricky one.
That's a tricky one.
That's going to be a sticky one to navigate.
Jail.
There. Yeah, the real jail.
Yeah, that's going to be
not the county lockup.
No.
He went to the real jail.
That's a tough one. But I saw that this weekend and I was like, no way. Like maybe he was part of the inaugural class. No, he was the inaugural class. I don't know. Seems especially I don't know. And Jerry Glanville left 2 tickets for Elvis. Ickey Woods played for the Bengals. Jared.
Okay. He is not the first inductee into
Who was the first?
I think it was Dion.
What?
2010.
No.
Yeah. Warwick Dunn, 2017. Gerald Riggs, 2013.
Right, now Gerald Riggs should have been put in.
He is
Matt Ryan.
He's getting in later this year. Yes. Todd McClure got in 2022. Roddy White.
Really?
2019.
Roddy White?
Yeah. Roddy White.
There are better Falcons players than Roddy White.
Well, he's in.
Jesse Tuggle? Better player than Roddy White.
Tuggle's in. Okay. 2004. Here's the inaugural Falcons Ring of Honor class. William Andrews.
Yes.
Barkowski.
Yes.
Tommy Nobis.
Yes.
Jesse Tuggle.
Tommy Nobis, by the way, the first ever draft pick from the University of Texas by the Falcons. 66, I believe.
Yeah.
Played for Norm Van Brocklin. You've seen the video of them going, I don't want to, Norm Van Brocklin, who was the coach, telling him, we don't want any of this hairy high school stuff.
Yeah.
That's who he's talking to, is Tommy Nobis.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, this year, the first guy to get in was Arthur Blank. Arthur M. Blank. Owner and chairman.
Self-gloss. I don't like it.
You know, a hot dog in that stadium is like $2.
Yes.
At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The last time I went to Jerry's World, and that was 6 years ago, a Philly cheesesteak, which is one of the worst Philly cheesesteaks I've ever had, and a Coke was $29.
Yeah.
That's why you eat before you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about that, and then I looked it up. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
And
they did do that.
And the Chick-fil-A's not open, but whatever.
Unless they play a Thursday night game.
Or they play a college game on a Saturday.
Any other day.
Yeah, any other day of the week.
Monday Night Football.
Right.
There, it's open. The line's probably long. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. By the way, I believe I had that when it comes to the only rookie quarterback being any good is Jaden Daniels and all these other guys stink. I believe I had that. Thank you. I had that.
Okay, we're 3 games in.
He's got it.
Let's settle down.
He's got it.
Look, I know this for a fact. Caleb Williams sucks.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
But it's been 3 games.
No.
3 games.
No, he sucked before.
It's 3 games.
He sucked before. Jaden Daniels has a chance. Now,
he's good.
The offense that they're running, it's the Cliff Kingsbury offense. It's very similar to what he ran in college. So the familiarity there definitely helps with the transition. The rest of the rookie quarterbacks really do suck. They really do.
I believe I believe I was all over that, and I want a little bit of a little shine for that. I got that right. I'm like, this kid can play. These other ones, I don't know about it. I don't know. And certainly, if the Patriots, listen, they're waiting on Drake May to take the reins.
Gonna be waiting. Gonna be waiting. He's not very good.
No. That's not. That is not your knight in shining armor to come in there and save this thing.
No. They're going to be rolling with Jacoby Brissett for a while.
Daniel's out there just dropping it in the bucket, and it's fantastic. It was a great show last night. The Commanders hang on and beat the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 0-3, and they love to run their mouth up there in Cincinnati. And they haven't won bleep, so it's pretty exciting. Exciting.
They haven't, and I think their run may be coming to an abrupt halt.
They're now saying the problem is Zach Taylor.
Oh,
that's what they're saying.
All right.
They're turning on him.
Wow. Okay.
That's what they're saying.
He took him to a Super Bowl, right?
He did. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
2022.
All right. Okay.
So there you go. That was a fun show. That was a good show last night. There by the commies. The commies get it done on the road.
Here's Scott. When the hell did Daniels learn to pass? Well, he did, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe I need a Google search on this. He did win the Heisman, right?
Who?
Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Arthur Blank is not dating Jamie Gertz from Twister or married to Jamie Gertz, hacker. That's the owner of the Atlanta Hawks, I believe. That is
another franchise stuck in mediocrity. They should be better. Here's somebody blaming Joe Burrow's problems on the fact that he dyed his hair blonde. Okay.
Yeah, but they were mid before, so that can't be it.
Well, I mean, they did go to the AFC title game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's beaten Mahomes in the
This
playoffs.
has Reggie Miller vibes to it.
Okay. All
like,
right.
You just happen to be in the same era as Mahomes, and there's just not going to be room
There's
for you.
no room for you. Okay.
Not going to be room for you.
All right.
Even if Rodgers gets to 1, which I don't know if he will, but
Aaron Rodgers,
if he gets to 1 more
with who?
Well, I'm just saying there's people out there that think that's possible.
No.
But it's Mahomes' world, man. He's running the AFC right now. That's it. He is. And Josh Allen, shouldn't have left him 13 seconds at one time, or maybe you'd be running the AFC now. So, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see here. Yeah.
You guys are cracking me up.
Tyler says, "I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna read it as is."
Okay, thank you.
Tyler says Joe Burrow is 0-3 since he became a Melissa Etheridge fan.
Did you see what he wore in?
What did he do?
I'll just say this: the internet is mean, and they took a great joy in making fun of what Joe was wearing as he walked into the stadium. This just maybe we just put some jeans and a t-shirt on and we just walk in like a normal person. But he had a moment last night, and they really took him apart. Mm-hmm. I don't care. You do your thing, kid. If you go and you win, nobody cares. There you go.
What do we got here? Oh, what? Oh,
it's gotten really bad.
That is from the KD Lang collection, I believe.
It's gotten tough for Burrow out there.
Holy moly! All right.
It's not great.
Yeah. Chris in Fayetteville just bought some NIL beer. Has he done his part? We haven't talked about the dreaded third rail of NIL yet today, and it's been a wonderful day.
It has been absolutely.
Thanks for ruining it, Chris. Thank you. You blew it. We had a perfect game going here, and you went and said, "Hey, do you know you're pitching a perfect game?" Thank you. And then the next guy singled to first base. Very good.
Thanks a lot,
All right.
Chris.
Hey, when you're looking for your next side-by-side motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. They have locations in Harrison, Springdale, and in Fayetteville. Lots of brands to choose from, including Suzuki, KTM, Honda, and more. And they've got outstanding service and parts capability, even offer deliveries. WoodPowersports.com. That's where you go to find out more info and shop there, too, at WoodPowersports.com. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust. Okay, stick around. There'll be more after these words of great importance to your health and well-being.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. The weather in our area will be more active as we go throughout the week. In fact, some of us will see rain showers before the end of today. Tonight on 4029 News, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is breaking down how Helene could impact our weather as we approach the weekend. Well, Poto police say they arrested a 13-year-old boy who investigators believe sent a message on a social media app about a school shooting. Authorities say the message did not name a school, date, or time for the shooting to take place. And the Arkansas Razorbacks are hard at work now, getting ready for Saturday's big matchup against Texas A&M. Tonight on 4029 News, sports anchor Cameron Johnson has reaction from Arkansas coach Sam Pittman as the Hogs look to build on the success of last weekend's big win against Auburn. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Whether you're hosting the ultimate tailgate or watch party at home, put out a game-winning spread with Honey Baked, because game day is a Honey Baked day. Get your game day spread ready with their customizable sandwich game day box, packed with a variety of sandwiches, sides, and cookies for everyone to enjoy. Or elevate your game day festivities with their Slider 24-pack game day box, featuring an irresistible selection of sliders, sides, and cookies. Order your Honey Baked game day box today in Fayetteville or Bentonville and online at honeybaked.com.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community. And as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
How could I possibly be expected to handle work on a day like this? Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Bring in your old ride and get state sales tax paid when you trade for one of our new or road-ready certified pre-owned cars. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Looking for the perfect jewelry to celebrate life's special moments? Welcome to Swift's Jewelry. At Swift's, we specialize in turning your dreams into stunning reality. Whether it's a beautiful custom engagement ring, a unique anniversary gift, or a special piece just for you, our expert jewelers can craft the perfect masterpiece that tells your story. Come visit us in beautiful downtown Fayetteville next to Hugo's Restaurant or at swiftsjewelry.com. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
The Sexers thought Arthur Blank was the Joker. Well, that's Arthur something else.
Yeah, no.
Or Jack Napier, if you believe in that. Arthur Fleck. That's the Joker.
No relation to PJ.
No, but both, psychotic in their own ways.
In their own ways.
In
their own particular discipline. They're both nuts.
Right. Okay, this is ESPN Arkansas, and they Hit That Line Now app, and this is your drive home, which is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I hate it.
I did that wrong.
Look, another
Too
player's
late now?
rung the bell. That means he did his
committed.
personal best.
Plug the hole.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, thank you.
It's on me.
This is my last day with a 501 phone number.
Yeah,
My
DQ,
life.
he's changing his phone number.
I am. I got
Show
the-
vote.
I
Do you
got
want
the new number.
Do you want his new number?
No.
I want to know how long it can go without needing it.
Okay.
Hear me out on this. If you're going to get a new phone number.
I am. Yeah, I have it.
And
It doesn't work yet, but I have it.
I understand. You're gonna get a new phone number.
Yeah.
If you don't give it to anyone, you're getting exactly what you've always wished for.
You're onto it. You got it.
Yes.
You have figured it out.
Yes.
And by the way, it's not an accident that this is happening 5 weeks before an election. I get those texts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm off the grid. I'm out of this. For 5 weeks, I'm out. They're not going to bother me.
I rather enjoy toying with them. It's fun.
Yeah, there's some poor volunteer just trying to.
I told one of these volunteers, I'm like, if you Venmo me $100, you bought me.
I don't think that's legal.
I don't care.
I mean, maybe it is.
It is not.
Oh, you can't buy it? Okay.
Excuse me? Not my rules. That's from Blue Chips DQ. That's Ricky Rose Sr. Not my
wanted
rules.
a tractor.
Right. He wanted a tractor.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, then Abner's right. We should give out your old phone number on the air.
Okay.
And just whoever gets stuck with that, they're done.
Do we have anyone from the phone company? When does that number go back into the rotation? Like, how long is the number out before it goes back in?
It's a great
I would
question.
like to know
I
the
don't
answer to that. I don't know anything about the
DQ, can
phone
you Google
company.
that? I'm sure we'll hear about this later. How long is the phone number out of rotation? That's a good
Right.
question. Does it go into service like the next day?
Right, because until like a year ago, I would still get calls from I've had this phone number for 20 years, and I would still get calls. Hey, is Sam there? Like, no, he hasn't been here in a very long
Why
time.
did you answer the phone? You don't answer the phone when people call.
Well, it was back before I learned how to turn off the unsaved number.
Now, did you get to pick your number?
No, I just gave me one. I picked the city and the area code, and they're like, "Here you go."
Like when I got Kinsey's phone,
Potluck.
they let me pick the number. Like
Does it spell anything?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, they let me pick her number. So that was fun.
Yeah. Let's see here. What is this?
It's usually 90 plus days.
Okay, so in a couple of months.
Oh, so they turn it around pretty quick. Okay. All right.
Oh boy, that person's in for a ride.
Yeah. Oh, what if I'm getting a recycled number and someone really annoying?
Yeah.
See, this is the game we play. This could be a new number.
This is DQ. This is something we can do. Text the 479. Let's call your old number every day until someone answers it.
Okay.
I think we should do that. We'll wait a month, and then we can pick it up and go. And we'll call every day.
All right. This will carry us through basketball when they do all that winning, and we'll have nothing to talk about.
Correct.
We'll do this. We'll do the phone call thing.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Mike in Fayetteville. Hi, Mike. Michael?
Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
sir.
Hey guys, I don't know if we were talking football or not, but I was wondering when you were watching that game last week, have you ever wondered if we can't run Jackson like on first, second, and third down and see if he can get a first down instead of throwing on first, running on second, throwing on third? Like, I felt like we could have done something a little different last week and maybe seen if that running game can do something. I hate to talk football. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine. And you know what, Mike? I will add that to our class action lawsuit against Bobby Petrino for not getting Luke Has the football.
Yeah, we're suing him.
We're going to sue Petrino. If you could, if you would just send us a text in a little bit, kind of detailing what you're wanting to see, and we'll put that in.
Yeah,
and we'll.
Just 3 runs in a row once in a while would be awesome.
It's 2024. We'll sue him.
That's right.
That's blazing.
Well, at the end, they ran it 8 times in a row, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Just really established their dominance.
That's crazy that we won the game running 8 times in a row, isn't it?
A little weird, but, hey, they're not throwing it to Has. Let's run it every down. The heck?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I don't think they can stop us. I don't think they could have stopped us 3 times in a row. And honestly, I think we could have just swallowed that game away on the ground, and it wouldn't have looked so.
Yeah.
And by the way, I work over there at a certain car wash. I'm the site manager on Weddington, and it is so nice to see it not backed up 3 lights over and keeping people from coming into my wash.
Give it some time. They'll screw it up. It's Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. I appreciate you guys taking my call. I was just curious if you guys felt the same way as me.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Abner's 100% correct. Mike just apologized for talking football on a sports show.
And Mike, there's no need to, by the way, he said he's in the car wash game. There's no need to send someone to the car when I'm at the kiosk to pay. Like, I know how to run the equipment, and I'm not buying a membership. If I wanted to buy a membership, I would ask to speak to somebody.
To be fair, you look like one of those people that don't know how to run the kiosk.
I know how to run the kiosk.
Okay.
A lot of these places, the kiosks are broken or the color of the screen's all wrong. So, I mean, but I figured it out. I can figure it out. Which way the card goes in.
We should have asked Mike, like, are there any, like, secrets to the car wash game that, you know, the
margin is insane.
Well, that the general public doesn't know. Like, you know, the foam, the wash stuff, the rainbow, that's all the same color.
It's an 85% markup.
I like my car clean.
Every car wash costs $1.30 and you pay $18. That's the deal. That's the racket. It's a great racket to be in. Not that it's a racket is a strong, nasty word. It's like the furniture business. We'd be surprised how cheap furniture is to make. But they mark it up. It's $2,000 for a sectional.
Yeah, but
it cost them $100 to make the thing.
But you're paying for the labor and the love that goes into it.
Oh, sure, yes, yes. All the love went into every nail.
Because Derek, you can't put a price on labor. That's the key. See, that's the gag.
There you go. Yeah. But seriously, I don't need someone to come out there and try and upsell me a membership every time I'm washing my car.
Listen, as you get older, and you're starting to get older, this is what happens: is the youngins come out and they try and help you, and they talk louder.
You're going to drive me to getting a sponge and a bucket and doing it myself in the driveway. That's what you're going to drive me to.
There's no chance that's going to happen.
And a stepladder so I can get the roof. That's what happened.
Fort Smith guy says, if I deliver an orange road construction barrel, am I absolved of the car chase fiasco? No, you committed a moral sin.
Mortal.
No, moral.
There's no moral.
Just go with me. I'm rolling.
Who's the Catholic here? I know what a mortal sin is.
That's why I go to confession every week. I don't have to worry about this. No. You know what? No. I'm not letting you off the hook for this. Yeah. As much as I want an orange construction barrel, no. You goofed up. Oh. That was something that we could have used, and on that particular day, we needed it.
Right.
You were not there for us.
Right. I'll go find me if this keeps up, I'll go find me the last spot knot in Northwest Arkansas and just put 3/4 in and do it myself with the wand.
I don't think you're doing that.
No. No, this person says membership's the only way to go. You know how they sell you on the membership? There's you could wash your car 5 times a day. Who has time to do this? Do you have time to wash your car 5 times a day?
Keep going around.
Again, it's like Herb Brooks.
Do it again.
Come on.
I love the car wash. You know, I love the car wash.
I like it too. I just don't want to be accosted every time I go there.
I never roll down my window. How do
you pay?
Through an app?
Oh, you're one of those guys. Okay.
What do you mean one of those guys?
Sense. He's one of those guys.
Now, DQ, with the new ride, you got a car wash membership, right?
No.
Why? You have to wash it.
Isn't the car wash bad? Doesn't it scratch your car?
Blowing off all the dirt on your car is a terrible idea.
Doesn't it scratch your
that's
car?
a myth.
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
That's a myth.
Yeah, the towel and the towel and sponge mafia doesn't want you to do that. Just go in and get the dirt blown off your car.
Yeah, big turtle wax.
They're like $18.
Yes, that's.
I don't want to pay $20 for water to be poured on my car.
So you're not going to wash your brand new car?
I'll go to one where I can do it myself.
That's right. The last spot knot. There you go. Remember them? Yeah. This is another objection. This is something we can fix here in my administration. You can't cancel those online. You have to go talk to a human.
Ooh.
No. In my administration, everything will be cancelable online. All of it. There will be a button at the very bottom. You can make the type tiny if you want to, but it will say, I'd like to cancel. On all of it.
Chris in Fayetteville says his coworker openly admitted to getting 3 car washes in one day because he paid for the membership. See, that's where they get you.
I don't have... Listen. I don't have much going on, but I don't have time to go there 5 times to get the car wash in a day. I'm not doing that.
DQ, the 870, not loving you today. This one says DQ's in the pocket of big dust.
They're way too expensive.
Big grime. In the pocket of big grime.
BE wants you to take it to the sack of suds. That was actually just a convenience store.
Yeah, they did.
My cousin
I'm
Vinny.
sorry, they didn't have a car wash there that we know of.
Yeah.
All right.
Dust.
It's a good one.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
Now here's somebody that says the brush does scratch your car.
Well, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at
And
all.
I'm not. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on that. Because I like car washes. I just don't want to be bothered every time I go to one. That's the problem.
Jake from the place where you bought your car just texted in, you have free car washes where you purchased the vehicle.
Good.
Well, bring it on down.
There you go. Jake, would that apply to other makes and models?
Yeah, how do we get on this plan?
Yeah, I'd like to get on that plan, Jake.
Yeah.
Can I just take DQ's ID?
Yeah.
And roll over and enjoy getting the dirt blown off my car?
By the way, I don't know if we're talking football or not, but
We're
could you tell me how the nickel defense could be affected if Hudson Clark comes back? I'll hang up and listen. Okay. All right. Oh, we've been invited down to. Okay. All right.
Okay. Good to know.
Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.
Discount double check. Now Big Mike's on the phone.
Oh,
Let's see
here
what
we
he's
go.
up to. Hi, Big Mike.
Taylor needs to be watching that kid who plays for the Redskins. That's what they need to be showing him that
Commanders.
film of last night over and over again. My God, I never saw a young quarterback that accurate.
He did
Otherwise,
set a record last night for accuracy.
He did?
Yeah. The other thing is, I'll do stuff for my daughter, and that's how I get my truck washed some damn times. That works real well. I don't have to pay for, she actually washed the floorboard, which I couldn't believe. The floor was wet. How come the floor was wet? I washed your floor. Good God, I didn't know. I couldn't believe that. That kid I couldn't believe that last pass he threw to what's his name in the corner of the end zone. First of all, I couldn't believe that receiver tracked it that well. He tracked that ball for a long ways, man.
Is that McLaurin?
Terry
McLaurin. Yeah.
Yeah, McLaurin. My God, that guy can go.
Yeah.
And he was covered, and that ball still got in there.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So you're on you're on the Commanders train. Okay. Good to know.
Well, I like that guy. I'm a Dolphins fan, but
oh yeah, you got nothing to live for.
Two quarterbacks, and see, I knew the Dolphins were not going to win the Super Bowl, but they would be fun as long as Tua was the quarterback. They'd be fun. Now they're not going to be any fun the whole stinking year.
Yeah, there's no fun being had there with Tim Boyle now being the quarterback, I think.
Well,
Tim
I think
Boyle?
they're going to get Baltimore's old backup. He's okay,
Oh, yeah.
but he's better. Tim
Huntley?
Boyle is the worst quarterback in the stinking world. I don't know how he is in the NFL. Dan Marino at his age would be better than Tim Boyle. I'm telling you right now. God, that guy's horrible.
Man, sounds like a frustrated Dolphin fan, Big Mike. I understand your pain here.
Yeah. Well, I'm also an A's fan, so I've been putting up with that for a long time.
What happened?
What, the A's?
Well, we got the wrong owner. People tried to buy that team from him to keep it in Oakland and make the deal with the city for the new stadium. No, he wouldn't sell it. Hell no. Because he knows if he can get to Vegas, that's instant money. So, but it's going to be 2028 before he gets there,
Yeah.
Because,
it's a mess.
Vegas has a lot of crap and infrastructure that has to be torn out to, to do that, to make the new ballpark.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get off here.
All right, thank you, Big Mike. Big Mike, everybody. Boy, he's not having a good sports fandom.
No, 2024 has not been kind.
Thank God the Razorbacks are good. Otherwise, what would he have? The Dolphins are. He is exact. That is the perfect analysis by Big Mike of the Dolphins. With Tua, they're a fun watch. Without him, man, it's like watching C-SPAN 3. There's nothing going on out there.
I didn't know.
Nothing.
I didn't know that they were down to Tim Boyle.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson got hurt last week.
Man.
And Boyle came in, and then now
Their season's
I guess they're
done.
getting Tyler Huntley
Yeah.
is what he sounds like. He said they were doing there, but yeah,
they're done. They are
Yeah.
DUN done.
My wife thinks Tua needs to retire. I don't know if he's going to do
She's
that or
in the
not,
medical
but-
field, so yes.
Yeah, but that's her expert opinion on the matter. But yeah, they need to.
Here we go. Eric and Van Buren, he hates self-serve car washes. Got dirt on his finger, sprayed it off one time, sprayed the skin straight off his finger.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put those on. That's not on the car wash. That's your fault. That's on you. That's E1. That's on you. That's not on the car wash. Oh, come on. Lord. All right. Here's the wildest thing about the first month of the National Football League season. Miami, a couple other places are wishing they had Sam Darnold as their quarterback. That's where we are.
Man,
he is cooking in Minnesota,
Yeah,
undefeated. And they beat the cheeks off of the Texans the other day.
And they beat the Niners the week before.
Yeah.
And, like week 1 when you beat the Giants, you're like, no big deal. But then you beat the Niners at home, and then you get the Texans. The Texans are supposed to be good.
Yeah.
So one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Sam Darnold, did not have that.
Yeah, that is not something we had.
Now I don't think it's sustainable, but hey, enjoy it while you can.
Hey, with that defense though, I mean, maybe they can. It's that complementary football. That phrase I hate so much. All football's complementary. You can't do one without the other anywhere. It's all the same. But you pick and choose. Oh, we got to have complementary football. Yeah, you also can't turn it over every week. That's also another thing that's true that people say all the time.
Yeah, and if you're in the putting a couple shekels down, pick whoever the Dolphins are playing to cover.
Well, let's take a look.
Who's this week?
Who's this week's victim?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, they don't play Thursday, so we're going to go over to Sunday and see that the Dolphins. Looks like they
Who
play.
they playing?
Oh, Monday nighter. They host Tennessee.
Ugh.
They're getting a point.
Who?
Here's why that's entertaining. Because Will Levis is liable to try and throw one between his legs at some point.
Will Levis is inventing new ways to turn the football over.
It's great.
Every single week.
It's high comedy.
They are bad.
It's like those old Football Follies videos you used to get with Sports Illustrated in real time.
So we can't use the blanket statement, just bet against the Dolphins. In Monday night, this is a discretionary thing. If that thing goes to like 3 or 4, all right, maybe. But 1, you're asking Will Levis to go win a game against whoever, Tim Boyle? On the road? Against Tim Boyle?
It's at Hard Rock. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You don't just go into Hard Rock and win games.
The Titan games, again, they have a level of comedic value that not many teams have in the National Football League because Will Levis is out there trying to juggle in the middle of the game for some reason. It's bizarre.
It's going to be wild.
He's like a circus performer.
Where did Tim Boyle play college football? And if the answer isn't Boston College, I don't know what we're doing. Please tell me it was Boston College.
Close.
Where?
UConn and then Eastern Kentucky.
Good enough. UConn. Good enough. Close enough.
So who's the greater UConn quarterback, Tim Boyle or Orlovsky? That is the question.
Who played in the Fiesta Bowl?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that would be your answer.
Orlovsky has one of the most famous plays in the history of football when he ran out of the end zone.
But it wasn't good.
Yeah, but...
No, it wasn't good.
But it's 10 Cup. Nobody cares who won, but they'll never forget your 12. I mean,
no, that wasn't good. Whoever took them to the Fiesta Bowl against Oklahoma, where they eventually got blown out. Can
I have your autograph? You're on the news.
Made their Hall of Shame. DQ, that's Major League.
Oh, well.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see here. What does this say here? Yeah. Oh, Eric was 17 when he tried to blow his finger off with the car wash.
Oh, yeah, you're just dumb.
Yeah, that's
fair.
That's not something you should do. You should not try that at home, kids. That's what you shouldn't do. All right. Someone should come up with a way to do a combo subscription on these car wash subscriptions, where you could get like 2 cars and not the price of 2 whole memberships, like maybe the price of 1.5 memberships. Maybe that would be something. Because, most people who have families have 2 cars. I don't know if people are aware of this. Usually
Question.
that's
Like when you start dating somebody, at what point, DQ, do you have to give up the membership? Do you have to start sharing?
6 months.
6 months.
That is
all right.
tough
When
one.
do you start sharing streaming passwords?
Um,
No, I'm just not that I'm asking to know. These are just things that are bouncing around
You
in my
got something cooking over here?
Absolutely not.
3 months.
Thinking about getting a dog.
Oh, there you go. Dog will never let you down.
My
Keep on the rug.
daughter brought her dog over the other day. I wound up sleeping with that thing. Well, it slept with me. Man, I forgot how much I enjoy sleeping in the middle of the bed.
Listen.
That thing snores, growls, farts, and barks in its sleep.
Listen. It's either a dog pooping in your house or a girl puking in your house. Well, one way or the other.
Both of those happen. So
what do you want?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Potato, tomato. All right. Okay. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in here. Oh, yeah. They're asking, are you going to get hitched in 24?
No.
Okay,
Absolutely not. No. No.
Yeah.
See, you've burdened me with this.
I just said engaged.
You've burdened me with this.
Big Mike says, bet the Giants. The Cowboys are going down the tube. What he just texted.
Tuba? Okay.
The one tube.
The one tube, not the tubes.
Not the tubes.
She's a beauty.
That's right.
Tubes.
1 in a million.
1 in a million. It's a good song.
It's a fine song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. It's what I grew up with. It's what I like.
Well, that doesn't mean it's good.
It's a good song.
Those are two different arguments.
No, it's a good song. It's not great. It's good. You dance to it.
Wow.
Second attorney says he has my prenup ready. No, I'm fine. One way not to have a prenup. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't ever do it.
That's what you say.
That's what I say.
All right. Okay. We're going to go to break here because we are.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. These out-of-town games are a great time to go hang out at Cart Path Social. Have your own little watch party there at Cart Path Social because they got the TVs there with smart TVs, the HDMI capabilities. You can set it up however you want. Have your friends there. It's a BYOB establishment, so it's a cool place to meet up and watch some ball. Plus, they got the golf simulators there, and you can play any course or practice your game. It's Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf, and you don't have to dress like one of these golf snobs to go there. No golf attire required. Bring your own clubs, or they have ones you can rent there at Cart Path Social. It's right there in Lowell, on Grant Place, across from Atwoods. Cart Path Social. Go there, hang out. All right, we'll return in a moment.
Experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all of that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, Get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Are you looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? This is Joey Phillips, Guild Mortgage Company. We have the right home loan products to help make your dreams a reality. From VA, USDA, FHA, down payment assistance, and many other loan programs. Give us a call at 870-416-3755. Visit us online at guildmortgage.com or stop by and see us at 816 North Main Street, Harrison, Arkansas. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, Individual MLS 410-478. All loans subject to underwriting approval, terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Cassano's Chicago Style Pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Cassano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Cassano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Cassano's Chicago Style Pizza.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join us this Saturday at Twin Peaks and Rogers for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party as the Hogs take on Texas A&M. Kickoff is at 2:30. Twin Peaks is your official headquarters, so bring your tailgate to Twin Peaks where the 29-degree draft beer is flowing. The kitchen is bursting with made-from-scratch fan favorites, and the games are blasting from every angle. So come join us this Saturday at 2:30 for the official ESPN Arkansas Hogs watch party at Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports lodge.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist R.B. Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Out there early in the evening, there could be a stray shower. Otherwise, we'll have quiet conditions. Clearing skies later on tonight. Waking up to cool temperatures. Wednesday morning in low to mid-50s. A little bit of patchy fog again possible. As you get to Wednesday afternoon, looks beautiful. Partly cloudy skies. Highs in the mid-upper 70s. Another comfortably cool Wednesday night. And Thursday, back in the mid-upper 70s with partly cloudy skies. Next, good rain chances arrive Friday. After Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Sorry, I turned my mic on.
Oh, sure.
Sorry.
Yes. No, it's fine.
October 8th. Yeah, the NHL season starts.
Okay, good. I just saw a hockey highlight, and I'm like, we're not playing hockey already, are we?
Preseason, yeah. They got some
preseason doesn't matter. And the pros, yeah.
But October 8th, they count for real. Triple header on ESPN, by the way.
So the Devils playing?
Let me look here for you.
No, they're not. They finished last in the East last year. No, they are not.
East Coast bias. They'll put them on there. They
Sure
don't
they
care.
will. Devils never play on the opening night. They always wind up on day 2 or 3.
No. The games are good. 3:30. Blues Kraken.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're getting afternoon hockey on October the 8th?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Blues Kraken, followed by Bruins Panthers, and then Blackhawks and the Utah Hockey Club.
I'm going to regret asking this because I'm really hopeful here. Who has the game?
ESPN.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they're all on
We're gonna
ESPN.
get afternoon hockey?
Yeah. From Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle.
Okay.
The Blues.
Yeah. Oh, here's a text.
St. Louis fans have been waiting weeks for something they could believe in again. Here come the Blues.
Here's a text out of the 479. Just realized DQ holds all the power. Yes. Yes, she does.
By the way, any woman you know holds all the power.
Also
not just
very
DQ.
true.
All right?
Also very true.
That's the way that is.
But she won't wash her car.
No, you got to keep that car clean, DQ. I mean, it's brand new. It's so pretty.
You've got those VTech mats in there.
Yeah.
Like they're perfect.
Yeah, I can just go to the self car.
No, you can't. No, please
Why?
listen.
I don't
to
even
me
know
on
where
this.
that is anymore.
I know where one is.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Abner now abdicating for a day off on October the 8th.
All right. We'll be in a rerun that day, folks. It's the start of hockey season.
The Freddie Coleman, sponsored by Freddie Coleman, featuring
That's right.
Freddie Coleman, produced and hosted by Freddie Coleman.
Right. Featuring Freddie Coleman. Freddie Coleman's going to take it the rest of the way. Earlier, I made a comment that... All right. DQ's here with the poll questions as well. Here, DQ, what do you got?
What do you call the meal between lunch and dinner? Linner or dunch?
Lupper.
66% of people said Linner. How long has it been since you received a handwritten letter? 29% both said less than a year, and 29% said it's been more than 10 years. Which is more annoying, discovering you have a paper cut that you didn't know, or repeatedly biting your lip? 78% said biting your lip. And have you noticed an increase in Oktoberfest that take place in September? 62% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you. There you go, everybody. All right. Let's see here. Big Mike's still talking about the A's.
Yeah,
his beloved A's.
He needs to get.
Heart.
He just needs to get all of this. Hey, look, you got the last series. Did you see the? It's a guy on one of the. I think it was the NBC affiliate in Oakland. Just crushed the owner of the A's. The owner of the A's put out this long statement.
Well, he won't be working there next year.
Yeah, well, the A's are going to Sacramento, so it doesn't matter. But he was ruthless in his critique of the Oakland A's ownership and how cheap they are. He called them what do you call them? Penny pinchers. It absolutely 100% true. But yeah, it's time for the A's to get out of Oakland and go screw up another town.
Yeah.
Boy, there's nothing left in Oakland now except the Warriors, and they're
They play in San Francisco.
Yeah, they're in San Francisco. They're across the bay.
Got nothing.
The Raiders are gone. The A's are gone.
Yeah.
Warriors are gone.
You know, I forgot about this, but the history of the AFL is a secret shame of mine. I'm very intrigued by it. Before the Coliseum, the Raiders in Oakland played at a stadium named after a mortician. Did you know that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. The Raiders are doing fine.
I think it's Frank Ewell Field or something like that. Yeah, Frank Ewell Field. Yeah, named after a mortician.
This just occurred to me, and the city of Las Vegas has taken the A's and the Raiders from Oakland.
Yeah.
I didn't tie those two together, but Vegas is just killing Oakland. Yeah. There's nothing left in Oakland. Not a thing.
It's gone. All gone. Gone east. Oh man. All right. Hey, let's see here. What about flying shopping carts? Does that have anybody's interest here? Flying shopping carts?
Away.
They want to give us flying cars. That may not happen. But a robotics team in South Korea is developing something called Palletrone, which is a combination of pallet and a drone. It's supposed to be an improvement on the shopping cart that can go over any kind of terrain, including up and down stairs.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you taking a shopping cart upstairs?
Well, you know, at IKEA, they've got that big ramp that you take the shopping cart down, but there's no way to go up.
That is the most amazing shopping cart ever.
Oh, I was very happy getting to drive that thing around over the weekend.
You went
sideways,
man.
turning corners
now, the
on
thing
four
is,
wheels.
You got to be careful though, because if you get going too fast, back end will swing out on you.
Oh yeah, you don't want a fishtail.
No, you definitely, because then you run into somebody. There is nothing better, DQ, and I'm an IKEA guy. Than going through an IKEA, seeing a couch for $700, going, it's in that box right there. I can get it in that box, which fits in my shopping cart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The current version of the Palindrome, it can hover at a certain height while safely balancing whatever cargo you put on top, and it doesn't even have to be a basket. It's stable enough to be more like a table, but you still have to have a human control it. There's a handle on the front like a normal shopping cart, and you exert force and direct it where to go. But they are working on these are in the early stages, so it's not like they're going to be, at Aldi or anything anytime soon here. How many quarters do we have to put in at Aldi to get a flying shopping cart? That's got to be like $2, right?
I really don't need a flying shopping cart.
Yeah.
I think I think we're talking about a waste of time.
Well, they say this will be more practical for commercial and industrial use rather than residential. So I don't think you'll be getting your can of chickpeas with a flying shopping cart anytime soon. But underrated part of that IKEA is the big shopping cart escalator that goes down at the end.
Yep.
You get on that thing. That is cool.
Great
I forgot
question.
about that.
Can you still ride it like a traditional shopping cart?
See, I always rode the shopping cart like a garbage man on the back. You remember when the garbage men were on the trucks in the old days?
Okay.
The garbage men aren't on the trucks. They drive the trucks now. They're not hanging on the outside anymore.
Now,
it's not in my city.
Josh out of the 870 says this will revolutionize homelessness.
Oh, they'll be floating up there. Yeah.
DQ, how do you feel it will affect the homelessness industry?
It'll help.
Now, you had a shopping cart at one point, correct?
Yes.
Now, did you steal it?
Low tech.
I didn't steal it.
Okay. The royal you, the members of the murder house.
Well, the first one was a gift.
A gift?
That
Somebody
someone
gifted
else
you. Okay.
found on the side of the road.
housewarming gift.
What a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
Here's something I found on the side of the
Now,
road.
you put that in the garage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that person didn't steal it from a store parking lot either. It was on the side of the road.
Okay. All right. So
I have no idea where the other
in the wild.
I don't know where the other two came from.
Whoa.
There were 3.
Other 2?
It was a fight. Yeah.
There were 3
Yeah.
shopping carts. I knew
little,
of 1.
3 too many, in my opinion.
Well, 2 too many. Everybody
At
can use
least,
it.
for sure, at least 2 too
Can we
many.
get one in here?
Yeah, do you still have one?
No, I had to take, even though I was not the person who wanted or was gifted the shopping carts, I had to take them back to Walmart,
So you were a 3-time theft by receiver.
technically.
No, I don't think there's any technically
there's
about
a yes or a no. There's not a technically.
Yeah, don't make me come in there
Sure.
with the lamp. Put the lamp on her. Wow, okay. Huh.
Should have been a litigator.
This may seem like a dumb question. What do you do with stolen shopping carts?
You put them in the back of your dad's truck and you drive to the nearest Walmart.
Got it. Okay.
I don't even know if they were Walmart carts.
Oh.
I
Okay.
just put them back.
Put them back.
You were very. You don't seem very pleased that you had any shopping carts.
I
in your
didn't
life.
want them.
What was the point of bringing them, or was it just to have them?
Just to have them.
Okay, got it. All right, that's fair.
It's a conversation piece. You
All
turn
right.
one upside
Yeah.
down. It's
I mean-
a coffee table.
I mean, listen, you can use it as a grill. I mean, if you're really, really creative, use it as a grill.
That's right. I've seen that.
Now,
yes.
Now, did you put it next to the front seat of the car? Because I think that would be. Well, that's a hell of a coffee table.
Right. Yes.
No.
Well, it was just in the garage with the car seats, so
Whatever happened to the car seat?
it went to Texas.
These
Went
people,
to Texas.
These people who decorated your last, would this style be homeless chic? Is that what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
What is the style we're going for?
because there was also a
Neo-chic
cabinet.
homeless.
There was also a cabinet brought in from a street like just from the street.
Hold
that was broken and was literally never used.
Okay, this all now makes sense. Why every time I acquire something in here that I'm very excited about, you just roll your eyes. You saw this on a personal level.
Yeah.
Somebody brought you
She lived this
life.
it.
Yeah, she lived it outside of work. I mean, it's funny when I get a NASCAR tire, but when somebody brings you a cabinet?
No, it wasn't brought. This cabinet was found on the side of the road. Broken.
And it was brought home?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Gracious.
All right.
Okay. There you go. Well, we'll find out what else we can learn today. We learned a lot right there.
I got a good one. It's useful for people our age, not her age.
Yeah, old people like us.
Yeah, old people.
All right. The infirmed. We'll be back with that after all of this.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Listen to every Razorback football game this season right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Billy Idol. Live in Concert 2024. Featuring original guitarist Steve Stevens. With very special guest Nile Rodgers and Chic. September 29th, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. On sale now at amptickets.com. Billy Idol Live. Be there.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
They're going down. I mean, we're having consistent changes, and it's all kind of negative changes.
What was it, 4 months ago, you could go buy a 5% CD pretty easy on the open market. Now we're at, I looked today, it was like 4.3.
Right, which is pretty tremendous. So that's forward-looking markets when the rates really haven't fallen that much, but that's kind of what happens.
Well, what got us in this situation was rates were at zero, essentially zero. They were at zero, the Fed funds rate, and then they increased them by 500%.
Right,
very short
in a year.
And the market was looking out, it's like, okay, we don't think rates are going to be this high 10 years from now, 20 years from now. So that part of the curve did not increase, right? Rates were not going up at the 10 and 20-year terms.
Basically calling the bluff.
Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, please see advisorinfo.sec.gov or mach1financial.com/disclosures.
Take a moment and think of one thing you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, this is Mike with the Good Feet Store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks are fed up with living with pain that's keeping them from doing what they love, and they look to us at the Good Feet Store for a solution. And that's why we're here, to help get you back out there. Good Feet arch supports, which you can only get at the Good Feet Store, are designed to alleviate and even eliminate foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, they provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, just a better life. We'd like to help you turn your pain into possibilities. With a free fitting at the Good Feet Store, you'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll get to walk around and see how Good Feet arch supports feel. Then you can decide if they're right for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville, and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. For over 30 years, the Good Feet Store has been helping people get back to doing the things they love without their feet getting in the way.
Are you a cigar connoisseur or just cigar curious? The Cigar District carries both powerhouse brands like Davidoff as well as boutique brands and a wide assortment of cigar accessories. If you don't want to pick up your favorites and leave, then feel free to enjoy their customer lounge or courtyard patio. For those looking for a private membership experience, check out their cigar club featuring lockers, an upscale lounge, meeting room, and rooftop patio. Ladies, would you like to learn about cigars or pick up something special for your guy? The Cigar District is ready to help. The Cigar District, located just off the Bentonville Square, 200 Southeast 6th Street in Bentonville, or online at thecigardistrict.com.
I've been playing sports all my life. Little football, basketball, pickleball, cross training, mud events, Spartan races and things like that.
For Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor, staying active means everything.
So when nagging knee pain slowed him down, he didn't want drugs or invasive surgery. He found a natural way to get lasting relief. QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies.
We're using my body's natural abilities to get better. And that's huge. In time, that's going to be the way of the future. Using your own body's ability to heal. Now I can play day to day and not have that severe pain.
Now he's back out there doing what he loves, thanks to QC Kinetics.
Life is good. You're not going to slow me down.
Leave the pain behind and get moving. Book your free consultation today with QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Football, finally. And at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, they've got you covered. Not only do they have 10 screens for the best viewing around, they are giving away pint glasses while supplies last during Arkansas games and Sunday NFL games. Of course, they'll have game time specials for both, but during the Arkansas games, pick up your SEC pint glass with the NFL Sunday ticket. You can get a glass with the All-American Steakhouse logo on. Why go anywhere else at game time? We'll see you at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Let's see here. Here we go. We got a text here. I'm a university professor. And after a day of trying to turn today's delinquent youth into the engineers of tomorrow, this roadkill dresser stuff is the kind of entertainment I'm looking for. P.S. Guys, I don't know if we're talking about football right now, but could you tell me... kidding. Thank you, sir.
Okay, first of all, sir, you're a professor, and if you're tenured, what are you doing with your life?
Listen, they're no better than the rest of us.
Yeah,
we
they
all
are.
put our
Yeah,
pants on.
Yeah, they are.
No,
they are.
No, you hold them in too high of a regard. I hold them in regular regard.
I hold them in regard.
Okay.
Versus the 70. Sir, we have a 75% conviction rate among our listeners. 3/4 of our audience has been to jail.
But if channeled in the right directions, we could have the engineers of tomorrow. They just chose a life of crime rather than, building bridges and whatnot.
Right. That's what separates, us, is whether or not you've been arrested. I'm glad that you enjoy the roadkill dresser stuff. And look, shopping cart talk and whatever. I know you want to check your brain at the end of the day, but yikes.
But when do we check our brain? When does that get to happen?
To quote the great Louis De Palma, when you take it out of your skull and hand it to somebody, that's when you check your brain.
Great show.
That's a taxi.
Great show.
Great show.
DQ, what'd you learn today?
I learned that the first vending machine was a holy water dispenser.
Oh, we got that in here.
Really?
How about that?
Yeah, the first on record.
Have we ever shown the holy water on camera?
If something bursts into flames, I'm not responsible.
Abner sends us this.
Yeah, we have got
from the rectory.
We've got files of holy water
right
because
there.
apparently
There
we need it.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, Abner.
I learned today, and pay attention. This is science. Science. Drinking alcohol with meals can help prevent food poisoning if the drink is more than 10% alcohol. So if you're worried about eating like some bad seafood, throw some wine down.
There you go. There you go. The last full-size Kmart in Bridgehampton, New York, is closing October 20th.
Oh, man, we lost the Kmarts.
Yeah. A smaller Kmart in Miami is the last one in the lower 48. They have a few in the Virgin Islands and Guam. If you've forgotten...
Guam?
Nothing going
on in Guam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
If you've forgotten the sad tale of Kmart, let me tell you a story about Kmart. Opened in Garden City, Michigan in 1962. There were over 2,300 of them in the 90s. But then they went bankrupt in 2002. And then they merged with Sears.
Ooh.
And they went bankrupt again.
Whoops.
In 2018.
Oy.
Talk about hitching your wagon to the Titanic. Who can save us? Sears!
Yikes. That's not great.
Yeah. Kmart could have been, if you think about this, if they'd have merged with Amazon, they'd be Amazon stores everywhere.
They would be.
And they'd still be around. But nope, you had to go with Sears. And now the Sears is some weird gym over here that's always got 200 cars in a parking lot. No one can figure out why.
We settled that was where like the rental car graveyard.
Yeah, they just park cars there.
Is that what it is?
I would love to go in there when there's a packed parking lot and see like 3 people on a couple of Nautilus machines, getting after it. That's probably what I would see in there. Just saying. All right. No more Kmart. There you go. Plus, this is an auspicious day. It's the 33rd anniversary of Nevermind being released.
God, that hurts.
On the same, is it the same
33rd?
On the same day.
God.
On the same day.
Yeah.
Nevermind and Blood Sugar Sex Magic by the Chili Peppers were released.
That's a really, really good one.
On the
also,
same day.
47 years ago tonight, a term became part of our normal vernacular. On an episode of Happy Days, Fonzie was water skiing and he jumped a shark. And
he was water skiing in a leather jacket.
Yes, he was, because Fonzie never took the leather jacket off.
Well, he took it off for one thing.
That was 47 years ago tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
DQ, you've never watched Happy Days, right?
No.
Okay. Never mind. You know who Fonzie is?
The only reason I do is because of the 100th episode of Friends. The doctor that is in that episode is obsessed with Fonzie.
Really?
Arthur Fonzarelli.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about Happy Days.
Yeah. Hey, on the same day that the Chili Peppers and Nirvana released, is the same day Dr. Seuss died.
Theodore Geisel.
87. He hung in there.
Not a great guy.
What a weird day. The center of the universe, September 24th, 1991.
Who knew?
All that stuff going on. And then years prior, Fonzie jumps a shark.
And the rest is history.
Hello, Americans. This is Paul Harvey. Everyone was minding their own business on a typical night in America and watching their favorite program, Happy Days.
And that.
He's water skiing in a leather jacket.
In a leather jacket. Fonzie never took that thing off.
Yeah. That is not only is that the symbol of things being on too long, but that's the symbol of there's only 3 channels and we can do whatever we want running this show. We don't have to listen to these audiences or feature or focus groups. If I want to put one of the main characters in a leather jacket water skiing, we're going to by God do it. Because what else are you going to watch? Nothing.
Why were there sharks in Milwaukee?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Weren't they on the beach